For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up? It's our boy Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We back. New media today, USA Boxer. We back in this BIH, man. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? It's gonna be a good one, boy. It's gonna be a good one. I can tell you that there. This gonna be a good one here, boy. Today gonna be a good one. Man, I'm looking at the Shakur Stevenson, Rob Consecal weigh in. I saw Shoo on there. I saw what my main man Davis, Keyshawn Davis. Man, I see Shakur missed weight by 1.5 pounds. And he's dropping the belts. So he's probably already done it. He's been stripped of the belts for missing weight. And if Robson and Consecal still wins the fight, if he wins the fight, then he will become the unified super featherweight champion. Shakur, if he wins the fight, he won't have no belts because he got stripped. But I guess it doesn't matter to him because he's moving up anyways. So since he was planning on moving up, I guess it doesn't matter. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Bless, you say Shakur better make that damn weight. No, he's not making it. I stopped making it. What's my main man? World Comeback Sports was there. And I think somebody from Shakur's camp came up to him and said that, no, he's not going to make the weight. His big announcement is he's moving up to 135. So he's moved up to 135. And even if he would have made weight, he was going to move up to 135 anyways. He can't make the weight anymore. You know what I mean? Can't make the weight anymore. So it is with us. So as of right now, Shakur Stevenson has been stripped of his titles. And as a matter of fact, I have it right here. As he should be stripped. Yeah, he didn't make the weight, so it is what it is. I think I know I retweeted. You guys know I retweet everything. The reason why I be retweeting stuff is because I get a chance to go back and refer to it right here. Let's go right here. I'm gonna show it to you right now, sis. And then we're gonna we got 100, we got over 100 real fast. God damn, but I ain't expecting it to be this fast. We probably gonna have about 400 or 500 in here today. Let's get into the show. Let me show you this right quick before. Let me give everybody a round of applause. Marquis, what'd you say, fam? He say he was weight bullying. Yeah, more than likely, yeah, because he barely made weight in the Oscar Valdez fight. He barely made weight there. So it is what it is. And listen, and I'm a firm believer in this. If the fighter can't make the weight, move up. You know why I say that? Because I don't want to hear no damn excuses. If you get your ass whooped, then you go to talk about, yeah, man, I couldn't make the weight, dog, and all this stuff there. I couldn't make the weight. That's the only reason why I lost. I'm struggling to make weight. So, and this is why I say the Devin Haney and Vasily Lomachenko fight, that fight would never happen at 135. After George Kambosos fight, Devin Haney's moving up. Pretty sure of that because he can't make the weight. He's struggling to make weight too. So it is what it is. That fight ain't happening. And then I saw Devin Haney's weigh in when he weighed in against George Kambosos. His face looked like a damn skeleton. When you see a face look like a skeleton, it's like, yeah, he can't make it. He And I think Crawford looks like that too at his weigh-ins. I'm like, yeah, he gonna have to move up. You know what I mean? So you can tell. So it is what it is, though. Just seeing he said you're the realest, coach. 20K by the end of the year. I don't know, man. That's gonna be a hard feat to get 20K by the end of the year. But we'll see where we at, fam. We'll see where we at. That's another. I have to get 5,000 more subs in 3 months. I don't know if I can do that, but we'll see where we at. Hopefully, we'll be at like 16 to 17,000. We'll see where we at. What did he say? He said they called Valdez out 2 years ago. Shout out to Bless. What did he say? He said Valdez has nothing to laugh about after he got the brakes beat off of him. Yeah, he got the brakes beat off of him and he got popped dirty, so he really can't say nothing. You get what I'm saying? But anyways, hey Bless, here go the tweet, sis. This is by Michael Benson. Now, I saw the video on World Comeback Sports YouTube channel. I saw the video first. And they said it right there and then. Shakur Stevenson confirmed that he would not make the 130 pounds, and so has been stripped of his WBC and WBO super featherweight world titles ahead of his fight versus Rob Consecal tomorrow night. Belt still on the line for Robson Consecal if he wins. Shakur moving up to lightweight next. So here we go right here. So here we go right here, sis. Here we go right here. You know, he's not gonna make the weight. You know, they gave him 2 hours to make the weight. He was like, man, fuck all that. I'm not gonna make it. He said it right there on the stage at the weight, and he's like, man, I ain't making no damn weight, bro. So I ain't making no weight. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Anyway, shout out to Food Revolution. What did it say, sis? You said Crawford should have moved up after the Porter fight. Yeah. Did you see how skinny he was at the Porter fight? Face drawn in? Yeah, he should have moved up. He can't make that weight. When you see them fighters' face sunk in like that, that's a telltale sign that they can't make the weight. And he's been there since 2017. So, yeah. Rob, what did it say? He say Bob about to make those. Bob about be fire. Those belts will now go to Matchroom and PBC. Hopefully, not PBC Island though. You know what, Robson? Which promotional company Robson Kosekow's with? Which promotional company he's with, fam? I think Robson is a top-ranked fighter. Let me pull up over here and see. I think Robson is a top-ranked fighter. Let me see. I think Robson is a top-ranked fighter, if I'm not mistaken. Fighters. I just want to make sure, fam. I think he's a top-ranked fighter. Yeah, I think he's a top-ranked fighter, fam. If I'm not mistaken. Lightweight. Weight class. Let's go to weight class. Super featherweight. View all the fighters. Let me view all of the fighters. I think this dude is a super. I think he's with top rank, fam. I don't see it here, but I think he's with top rank. Yeah, he's with top rank. Let me go to page 2. So it's a win-win situation for Bob Arum. Bob Arum, like, look here, baby boy. Check this out, Home Skillet. Check this out. The belt's gonna go. The belt's gonna stay over here with top rank. True. Hey, Bob Arum, like, don't even worry about it, baby boy. These belts gonna stay over here, man, to the Godfather. You know what I mean? You know. Hey, Bless, what you say? You say it was planned. Yeah, I mean, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it was planned already. He didn't even look like. And you know what, Bless? It was something I was meaning to say during the show, right? I was like, man, I wonder that now that Shakur Stevenson is fighting in his hometown, will he be focused enough to make weight? Well, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's not good for a fighter to fight in his hometown. Euler X Games, what you say, family? Say, does Stevenson get another chance to make weight? Nah. That's too much weight to try to lose in 2 hours, 1.5 pounds. Nah. They got to try to drain all the fluid out of his body. Get all the fluid out of those muscles. Nah, that ain't gonna happen. Nah. He gave it up. I just showed it to you, fam. He gave it up. Gave it up right here. I just showed it to you right here. It says right here, according to Michael Benson, Shakur Stevenson confirmed that he would not make 130 pounds, and so has been stripped. As of right now, Shakur Stevenson doesn't have any belts. He's been stripped. He's been stripped of the belts, and if Robson Kosekow can win, Conseco or whatever, how you pronounce the name, Kosekow can win. If he can win, he will be the new unified super featherweight champion. He will be the new unified super featherweight champion. Rod say, but coach, if Shakur win tomorrow, those belts remain vacant. Yeah, they remain vacant. You're right about that. You're right about that, fam. You know what? You're right about that. So if they win tomorrow, those belts remain vacant, and then I think it's open for anyone that can fight for. I don't know how that would work, fam. Like I don't know. Hey, you know what, fam? Hey, you know what, bro? I don't know how that would work. Like with the IB, what's the WBO and the WBO is controlled by Bob Arum. So more than likely, what they would do is they will make probably 2 Bob Arum fighters fight each other to be the champion, and then the WBC in the super featherweight division, I don't know who's pretty much running that. I don't know how that'll work out, but we'll see. We'll see. Mo City say pronounced like Conceição. Oh, Conceição. Oh, Conceição. Okay. Conceição. All right. It is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out to my main man, Mo City, man. Shout out to Mo City, man. Mo, Mo City Minutes. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Kane, Lil Green Eyes P, Lisa Bells, my sister Bless 365, Ronin, Old Dirty Boxing, Knockdown 305, Dade County's Finest, etc., etc., etc. Yeah, man, Marta King Boxing. It is what it is. Julie X Games. Shout out to Tay. Shout out to Batman Boxing Talk. Batman Boxing Talk. What's going on, fam? Yeah, man. So that's the way I see it. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Hit the like button. Now I want to talk about the tomorrow night's fights. We will have a show. Tomorrow's a doubleheader. We have a show tomorrow at 3 o'clock, normal scheduled time, and we have. And let's look up and see who's on these undercards. And we have the fight party going on tomorrow night. So we getting it in. We gonna get it in tomorrow, man. Tomorrow night we getting it in. We gonna make it do what it do. Tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night. Tomorrow afternoon the show gonna end in 2 hours. That's gonna be a 2-hour show. It's gonna be a 2-hour show because since we got what I mean. Since we got other things to deal with. And what the fuck was I looking for? I forgot what I was looking for. Oh yeah, the undercard. Yeah, my bad. Let's look at this undercard. Even though we saw him on stage, but I forgot some of them. Let's look at this undercard, guys, and then we're gonna get into this Tank Davis situation. We definitely gotta get into the Tank Davis situation. We're gonna talk about that ASAP. Let me see. Shakur Stevenson. Everything ain't what it seems to be, guys. Versus Oscar Wilde. Oh, and let me clear up something too. Let me clear something up too. There seemed to be some kind of discrepancy what's going on in the chat. I was looking at the preview. I was looking at that. Seemed to be some kind of discrepancy going on in the chat. So let me clear something up. Shout out to Elba Castillo. Hey, okay. For dropping that $2. Bam! Cash up on your boy. Hey, Leroy!
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. He said, "Cut the weak sauce." Canelo pay-per-view was a success. 1.06 mil. Yeah, we saw that. We saw that yesterday. We talked about that yesterday, fam. We talked about that yesterday. Shout out to Edwin, man, for the cash out. Let me go ahead and hit it with the Huggy Bell one time.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Doggate salute, Al Money Thuggin' D, Big Blunts. What's going on, fam? Shout out to my sister Bless 365. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. Bless, you say this man said a double header. Go ahead, Coach. Hey, Bless, it's gonna be a double header tomorrow.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Let's see who else we got in the building, man. Shout out to Jaime Vasquez. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. What to say, fam? You say moving up a notch. Shakur should have been more professional. Shakur should have still been a professional and make weight, in my opinion. Hopefully, makes Conceição, whatever, more hungry to win the fight. You know what? I totally agree with that. He still should have been professional. I totally agree with that.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Shout out to Jonathan. Hey, okay. Dropping that $2. Bam! Super chat on your boy. Hey, y'all fixing to pull up
Super chat received.
The undercard now. Playtime's over, boy. I'm fixing to pull up the undercard right now, fam. Hold on. Even though I saw the entire weigh-in, I just want to look at the entire undercard right here. Okay, cool. I pulled up box reg. Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. Everybody, shoot. Let's go to the next one. Shout out to Drew. Hey, okay. For dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Hey, Drew. Hey, he said, Coach, did Booger Ray tell you taking trouble?
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hey, Drew, all I'm saying, fam, is this here, man. You see the thumbnail, you saw the screenshot. Shout out to my sister Food Revolution. What you say? You said, are you gonna cover Eddie and Booger Ray? Lou Twitter on Twitter. Hey, Food Revolution, check this out, sis. I be telling people, it be going down on Twitter, dog. On Twitter, it goes down. It goes down. On Twitter, it goes down. You see what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You know, it goes down on Twitter. So I like, me personally, like for the drama that goes on, I like Twitter more so than YouTube for the drama standpoint. Like you get to see all the drama in real time. And okay. My dog Booger Ray just caught Eddie the Hitman Hearn with a check left hook. But then Eddie Hearn came back, you know what I mean, and threw an overhand right and came back with a bolo punch to the kidney. You know what I mean? To the liver shot. You know, so yeah, man, I sit back and be watching. I sit back and watch a lot of stuff on Twitter. Hey, check this out. Let's look at this undercard, then we're going to talk about Tank. Let's look at this undercard right quick, then we're going to talk about Tank. So here go the undercard, guys, just in case anybody missed it. The undercard is here. So the undercard for tomorrow night's fight, Brick City's boxing superstar, Shakur Stevenson, is the junior lightweight king. Not anymore. Well, he's the junior lightweight king. I mean, he don't have the titles. He'll soon return home to defend his throne. Stevenson, the formerly known as the WBC, WBO, and champion, he probably still has the ring magazine. I think he still got the ring. Puts his hardware on the line against Brazilian standout Robson Coast Guy. So we ain't got to read all that. Let's just find out who. Okay, let's see. Where's the? All right, here we go. Here go the undercard, guys. Here go the undercard. Let me see. All right, that's card. Here go the undercard. Keyshawn Davis from Norfolk, Virginia. Shout out to Pernell Whitaker. You know, shout out to the legendary RIP to Pernell Whitaker, man. But I think Pernell from Norfolk, Virginia, too, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong. I know he's from Virginia, but I thought he was from Norfolk as well. But anyways, Keyshawn Davis is fighting, let's see. Who Keyshawn? They call Keyshawn the Business. Who is he fighting? He's fighting, damn, what is he? They said the one amateur superstar, yada, yada, yada. Oh, that's Andy Cruz, a Cuban prodigy. Who Keyshawn fight? Let's see. He's on the undercard. Let's see. I don't know. Bruce Carrington from Brooklyn. He's on the undercard. I need something. He will fight Jose Artagel. Okay. Let's see. You know, I don't like the way they got this set up. Let me find something else. I don't like the way they got this set up. Shout out to Martin. Hey, okay. Dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
You say, Coach, do you think Shakur was a weight bully? Shakur really not that big, though. He's not that tall. I don't think he was a weight bully. I just think he's just growing real fast.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Let's see what's up. Let's go here. See what's up. I like this flyer. I'm not even gonna lie. I do like this flyer. This flyer look nice, boy. I'm looking at this flyer over here. Oh, hey, I ain't gonna lie, dog. I kind of like this picture, though. I kind of, why I can't? I kind of like this picture. Y'all check this out. This picture look kind of gangster, though. Hey, y'all, hey, bless. Food Revolution, y'all check this out. Shout out to my main man Thomas Jones. Look at this picture look kind of gangster though, don't it, man? Woo! Oh no, boy! Hey, they got Shushu over there. And they got man. Hey, bless. Hey, this picture look kind of gangster though, huh? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say that. Say that to the desktop. I kind of like that there. Hey, that picture look kind of gangster though. See them, y'all. See, we got the jitterbugs on deck. We got the jitterbugs on deck. That's what it's gonna be. We have the jitterbugs on deck. You see what I'm saying? It's the jitterbugs time now. We got to get all the other niggas out of the way. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Jahi Tucker versus Jose Luis Sanchez. We got him. We got Shushu, Bruce Carrington, Shushu Carrington versus Jose Argel. That's a 6-round bout. Armani Alamestica versus Omar Urieta. They fighting. Okay. We have Pablo Valdez versus Noe Alejandro Lopez. Okay, we got that there. Orlando Gonzalez versus Misael Lopez. And then we have Floyd Cashflow Diaz. Floyd Cashflow Diaz versus Eduardo Diogo. You know what I mean? Okay, all right. You know what? I kind of like this here. All the jitterbugs and whippersnappers. All the jitterbugs and whippersnappers on the same card. I like this here, dog. All the jitterbugs and whippersnappers on the same card. True. I kind of like that there. You know what? I kind of like that. Hey, tighten up, since Food Revolution. All the jitterbugs and whippersnappers. Hey, that's what we're gonna do. Is all the jitterbugs and whippersnappers on the same card. I kind of like that. Hey, Jose, what did he say? He said, I like it too, coach. Yes, sir. True. Yes, sir. True. Shout out to Brooklyn, man. Hey, let's get the lights up, guys, so we can open up these phone lines. We got 360 people in here and less than 200 likes. I need 200 to open up the phone lines. Yeah, man. So anyways, when Shakur Stevenson moves up in weight, he's going to have a plethora of fighters to fight. Well, you know what? I can't say plethora. Tank Davis is going to be there. But we know how that's going to go. Neither one of them going to fight each other. We see the business model for Mayweather Promotions. And so that ain't going to happen. Devin Haney, he probably more than likely, he won't be there when Shakur Stevenson moves up. I'm pretty sure if I was a betting man, guys, Devin Haney we're going to see his last fight at 135 fighting Kambosos. True. I think Dev is moving up. You know what I mean? I think he's gonna move up. I honestly think that. Hey, Beezy, what's going on, fam? Hey, Beezy, what's happening, man? What's happening? Yeah, man. Mad Dog Gates with the Lick Reed, the Martin, what's going on, bro? Eskimani, what's going on? You say this is the fight black fight fans should be watching live. Yes, I totally agree with that. I totally agree with that. They should be watching, but just everybody should watch this fight. But I get what you're saying, though. The ones who say they don't want to support the black fighters, okay, they should be watching this fight. And then they don't have to pay pay-per-view for it, so it is what it is. What you say, Bless? You say Devin moving up out the Loma. I hope so, but I don't know. You know what, Bless? I don't know. I don't think he is. I don't think he is. Loma is a naturally small guy. I don't think he is. Like Devin made 130 on the head when they weighed in last time. Ryan Garcia moved up. You say Haney moving up. Ryan already gone. T.O. gone. Yeah. So you know what though? When Shakur Stevenson get there, they're gonna feed him. Bob Arum gonna try to more than likely make that Devin Haney, make that Teofimo Lopez, make that Shakur Stevenson Lomachenko fight. They probably gonna make that fight right there. You know what I mean? More than likely. But you know, I didn't even read my open soliloquy. Let me read it. Is Tank Davis in trouble with Floyd? Shakur Stevenson missed weight by 1.5 pounds, 1.6 pounds. He missed weight, right? At the weigh-in. With pending legal troubles and a messed up contract, many are starting to wonder, is Tank Davis in trouble? Well, he has legal trouble, so we know that. But we found out some things about his contract with Mayweather Promotions. You know, again, he re-signed with them, so you know, it is what it is at this point. Tank is one of the best fighters in the world. Tank has a rabid fan base that supports him no matter what, right? No matter what. about his contract with Mayweather. Damn, you know what? God damn, come on, man. What's going on, man? Sorry about that, guys. It looks like my internet, man, the modem is literally sitting right next to me. You know what, man? I'm gonna have to. I have two. I got a modem sitting right next to me, dog. This don't make no sense. Anyways, what I'm paying for all this stuff for if the internet be going down? Yeah, man. I wonder if I have any of my haters trying to cyber. They sending me a cyber attack on the show. They're sending me a cyber attack on the show. Thug and D say ain't no proof he resigned. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this, Thug and D. I had a feeling you was gonna say that, fam. I had a feeling you was gonna say that. So I got something for you, my brother. I got something for you. You said, but devastating news. Tank revealed to the world via Twitter about his contract with Mayweather Promotions may upset the apple cart, so to speak, with Floyd Mayweather. Leonard Ellerbe will have to make things right with their cash cow since he is the CEO of Mayweather Promotions. The first mistake Tank made was using Mayweather Promotions' lawyer when he signed the contract with them. That was the first mistake. You never use the contract. Use the attorney of the financial advisor, of the promoter, of the manager, none of that. You never do that. And I'm explaining why. The second mistake Tank made was re-signing with Floyd Mayweather. My brother Thug and D say ain't no proof that he re-signed. Okay, let me go ahead and pull something up for you, my brother. The second mistake Tank made was re-signing with Floyd after his contract was up, according to whom? Tank. According to Tank Davis. So I got the receipt. I got to show you the receipt. I show you the receipt. Now, more than likely, you're going to deny the receipt. I'm pretty sure, but I'll pull it up. I got it. More than likely, Tank feel, what you say? No, sorry, I put something wrong. More than likely, Tank fell for the oldest trick in the book. Maybe Floyd wowed Tank over with gifts. I remember when Thug and D first called this show, we was talking about, man, Floyd did this for Tank. And I have the receipt. I have the actual show when Thug and D called in. And yeah, man, when you pleaded out to me, you was telling me that, man, Tank is a beacon of hope for Baltimore, and you live your life. You guys live your lives vicariously through him, and this and that. And he got with Floyd, and Floyd changed his life forever, which is true. Floyd did change his life forever. He did do that. But it's the oldest trick in the book, and I'm gonna tell you what I mean by that. More than likely, Tank fell for the oldest trick in the book. Maybe Floyd wowed Tank in the beginning with gifts, took him on shopping trips, took him to his house, let him ride around in limos and all that stuff there, let him train in his facility. So normally, and I remember telling Thug and D this. I say, Thug and D, when you have a promoter that do all this stuff, Thug and D, remember this conversation? You were like, yeah, man, Floyd bought Tank this and Floyd bought Tank that. He did all of that stuff, man, and he didn't even ask for it back. He just did that just on the strip. And I remember telling Thug and D this. I say, Thug and D, when you have the kind of money like that Floyd has, nobody does something for you for nothing. If Floyd Mayweather bought Tank this and bought him cars and took him on shopping sprees and did A, B, C, and D, the promoter that's trying to sign you, I said, you can best believe he's going to recoup his money. I remember telling you that. Guess what, Thug and D? I have the receipts when you called in. True. And I said, man, that's the oldest trick in the book right there. But I have a video. One of my highest viewed videos is a Tank Davis video. It's a thumbnail with Tank Davis and as a matter of fact, Tank Davis and Gary Russell Jr. I'm gonna pull that up. And the brother is a brother who grew up with Tank's mother. My brother he's from Baltimore. I think his name is James Lee. Hold on, I'm finna pull it up right now. Fixing to pull it up right now. That's when I learned about the B-More. That's when I learned about the B-More DC beef. Where is that? That's when I learned about the B-More DC beef. Oh, that was a hell of a video there because I was accepting callers. I had a bunch of callers called in. From the DC and B-More area. Let's see. But let me read my open soliloquy. And by now, being from the hood of Baltimore, Tank Davis probably didn't know any better, more than likely. But now he's old enough. He has no excuses from not knowing better as of right now. Hopefully, these men, Tank Davis and Mayweather and Leonard Ellerbe, more than likely to be the Leonard Ellerbe, hopefully these men can work it out and Tank can get paid the money that he feels he deserves. And hopefully Tank's legal issues that he has coming up later on, that he has pending right now, will not stop him from fighting in the upcoming months of December. And that's it. We ought to know what time it is with we ought to know what time it is with Shakur Stevenson. We went over that first. Shout out to Jaime. Hey, okay. Dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said Booger Ray messing with your Wi-Fi, coach. But no, but more like, but no, it ain't Booger Ray. It's probably somebody.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Shout out to Drew. Hey, okay. Dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, does Duggan D remember when Floyd put Tank on punishment and took his Jeep away and clowned him saying he was sleeping in an ore mattress because Tank was messing with Floyd's daughter? You know what? I don't even remember that. Can you see me that? Can you see me that, Drew? I don't remember that at all. I remember hearing about it, but I don't remember seeing like anything tangible on it.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hold on. I'm fixing to pull it up right now. Here go my videos right here. All in the videos, singing, dancing. And if you tired of the executive producer, if you tired of the promoter, all in the videos, singing, dancing, and you want to be an artist, come to Death Row. Let's see. Where that one at? Where that one at with him and Tank Davis? I mean him and Gary Russell Jr. Where's that one? Hold on. Tank Davis, Gary Russell. Yeah, oh man, where's that? I have it, dog. And okay, this was the show. Gary Russell says Tank Davis is a cherry picker. That was the show. September the 7th. Gary Russell Jr. said Tank Davis is a cherry picker. This the show right here. But I need to find the actual video. Where's that video I had? Damn, where's that video I had? Damn, where's that video I had? Because I took excerpts from the show. Show all 13, dog. Man, this shit pissing me the fuck off, dog. Damn. Hey, I got the receipt, dog. I got the receipt. I'm going to pull it up. As a matter of fact, let me find it, man. Man, I got that receipt, dog. I had that receipt, fam. Davis. Look up Davis. It's a video, dog. It's a video. Yeah, Russell. It's a video I have, dog. I got a whole bunch of goddamn videos, dog. I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up. But let me get to this receipt, though. Let me get to this receipt. Let me get to this other receipt. I'm trying to think, guys. Got that. Oh yeah. After Tank Davis fought Rolly Romero. Versus Big Rolo press conference. As a matter of fact, you know what? I talked about that. We did a whole show on that. Damn, man, I got all the receipts. I got all the receipts, dog. Man, I got all the receipts over here, man. What am I doing? You got all the receipts. We did a whole show on that. Because Thugger D think I'm making this. Thugger D think I'm making this up. So since he think I'm making it up, I'm gonna prove it to him. I'm gonna let you hear it out of Tank mouth. What you say, Lady Sam? She say Tank is the king of tweet and delete. Tweet and delete. Some of these guys, he say it was 4 months ago. It's your third highest viewed vid. Yeah, hey man, you know what? Thank you for letting me know that, man. Shout out to Martin. Hey, okay. For dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Yeah, cause this the video right here. This the video right here. This the show. Hey, this the show right here, Thug and D. We did a whole show on this here. Gary Russell Jr. says Tank Davis is a cherry picker. We did an entire show on this. But the actual video was the actual video, this is me right. see my eye. The actual video was something else. The actual video, I dropped the video talking about, because I had so many people called in. Myron called in from DC. James Lee called in from Baltimore. It was like I had a bunch of Baltimore. Oh, you know what? That's what it's named. It's named on the Baltimore. Shout out to Drew. Hey, okay. Dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over.
That's what it was. Baltimore DC beef. That's what it was. That's what it was called. Baltimore. There it go. There it go. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. I found it. That's what I'm talking about, baby. I found it. I'm gonna drop this link so Thug and D can listen to it and say it ain't no DC be more beef. I'm let my dog Thug and D. Thug and D. Thug and D. That's what it was. Family friend of Tank Davis calls into the show heated. Explains DC be more beef. Thug and D, you ain't old enough, so you probably don't know. Cause you probably don't know. Probably back in the day, they probably had some kind of beef. Drew, I got you. I'm gonna look that up. They probably had some kind of beef back in the day, Thug and D. Shout out to my sister Arlette. Shout out to Arlette. That's the name of the show. And let me go ahead and share it. And y'all check that day out, man. Y'all check that day out, man. That video did almost 40,000 views. I was kind of, you know what I mean? I wasn't expecting that. DC and B-More hit that up. Yeah, man, I just dropped it right there, Thug and D. Y'all can check it out. That's the name of the show. The video, it's a 15-minute video. I had dudes from DC and B-More calling into the show. Well, I remember that, boy. He said that's for kids, coach. Grown men ain't on that. Yeah, it might be for kids, but guess what? That's what was going on. It sounds good what you're saying, Thug and D, but every city and neighborhood had beefs. You know what I mean? That's just like you probably got beefs going on in your city. Well, one neighborhood don't get along with another neighborhood, and that's why the crime rate up. And guess what? You know, you might have participated in some of that, and maybe you didn't. So you probably participated in some kid stuff. I think Damian Bennett called in too. He said, Coach, be more DC beef. It's like Hatfields and the McCoys. Yeah, man. See, I ain't making it up. I got the people from DC and B-Ball calling in. That's all I'm saying. I got I got people from DC and B. I had people from DC and B-Ball calling into the show. So I ain't making it up. You going hear the accents and everything. Thug and D say all that's gone now. I got kids.
True.
Thug and D say he got kids. Ain't no more beef. Jaime, what you say, fam? You say, Coach, that live was fire. Yeah, man, we had some fun on that live. Anyway, as a matter of fact, hold on. Let me find, where's the other receipt at? Post fight. Oh, you know what? I got it saved. I got so many videos saved too, dog. Post fight. I have so many videos saved in my archives. I just thought about it. As a matter of fact, Tank Davis hugged Leonard Ellerbe. He hugged him. You know, he said still Mayweather. He said still Mayweather. And then Leonard say that again. He said, yeah, still Mayweather Promotions that held up the #1. He hugged Leonard Ellerbe. Hugged him. Yes, he did. I ain't making this up. Shout out to VFR for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He ain't talking about hers would have smoked all these fighters. The Jerry Curl version. Not the he said Jerry Curl version.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Shout out to Bar in Daytona. For dropping that $2 bam super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Oh, you say, Coach, it's pronounced Robson Kosea. Robson Kosea. Oh, Robson Kosea. Okay, Kosea. All right, yeah, man, he said, Coach, great show. I would like to thank Al Heyman. Oh, I forgot all about that, dog. He might dock my
Down
pay.
from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Shout out to my sister Arlette. Arlette, you gotta be good today. You blessed and Lady Shan. Cause every time y'all come over here together, y'all start it's like they come together for a Voltron. All right. Let me want all the smoke. Well, today is no smoke Thursdays. No smoke Thursdays. First of all, I apologize. I would like to thank Al Heyman. I don't know what I'm thanking him for, but I just want to thank him anyways, because that's what everybody else do. Cause that's what everybody else do.
Well, you know, I guess I gotta be like everybody else.
Feel me?
Saying Al Heyman, I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to.
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name. You know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be
But they know
named.
who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Yeah, man. I'm just saying. Hold on. Is this it right here? Wait, hold on. Javante Davis hugs Leonard. Let me type that in there. Javante Davis hugs Leonard Ellerbe. He hugged him and everything. Thuggin' D think I'm lying. Okay, all right, Thuggin' D, don't worry about it. He hugged he hugged Leonard Ellerbe. Listen, he hugged him and everything. It says still Mayweather Promotions. I ain't going nowhere, baby. Hold on, boy. I got to find that there, boy. Is this it right here? Nah, this ain't it. Boy, I got to find that one, dog. I got to say them a thing, though. I have the receipt. It's the Tank Davis, Roland Romero post-fight press conference. Hugged him. Say he ain't going nowhere. I got that, bro. I got that. What did it say over 400 butts in here and only 140 likes. Hey, you know what it is. The ops over here, man. Y'all got to get the likes up. The ops over here. I want to open up the phone lines once we get to 200. Now, let's get into it. Booger Ray, my dog Booger Ray, boy, my dog Booger Ray. I have been naughty on Twitter. I did say something. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I did say something. I want to let you guys know that I did something today for the first time, and it was probably one of my funniest. Let's see. Oh, we got to talk about that too. Lord have mercy. Oh, we got something else to talk about too. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and put this over here. Man. I do not want to miss this right here. Oh, I don't want to miss this one right here, boy. No, I don't want to miss this one right here, boy. Hell no. I do not want to miss this one right here. Oh, this is boy, it's popping on Twitter. Hey, Shan like Twitter. Hey, what you say? Slide a deal, you say Tank Davis got Stockholm Syndrome, coach. You know what? I just think that now Tank, I just think now that Tank is realizing that his brother has been effing him around. For all of those who don't know what the leak read was going on, Tank Davis, I did have that pointed on the thumbnail. Our good brother, Thuggin' D's very own, Baltimore's very own. He said right here, I asked Mayweather Promotions lawyer, mistake number one. I asked Mayweather Promotions lawyer, why would he write a effed up contract like that for a kid? The kid he was referring to was himself. He said, if you was my kid, the lawyer said to Tank, if you was my kid, you wouldn't have to worry about that. So sometimes, and I tell you guys, Like again, it's a lot of this record industry stuff going on in boxing. But it's like I say, guys, when you sign into a promotional company, you never use the attorney of the promoter. It's not the duty of the promoter to pay the fighter the most money that they want to make, unless your name is Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn is the only promoter that's doing that. The duty of the promoter is to pay the fighter the least amount of money they can, while at the same time making the most amount of money they can. That's the definition of a promoter. That's what a promoter does. He covers everything. He pays for the insurance. He gets the licensing. He has to pay for the seats, pay for the stools that's in the ring, the scales, all of that stuff. He's financially responsible for everything. So his job is not to look out for the best interest of the fighter. Right? You get what I'm saying? But in the world of wakanda, and let me break down what wakanda means. In the world of wakanda believes that. In the chat, some people seem to think that wakanda means black. When I say wakanda, I don't mean black. I'm finna clarify this right now. Wakanda is wakanda are the pro-PBC thinking guys. Pro-PBC, pro-Floyd Mayweather guys who think that they have they believe in fiction that's not real. They literally believe that Al Heyman, because he's black, that he's fighting for the black cause and looking out for all of the black fighters, the brother man. That's what you guys look at, you Wakandas. That's not real. You believe in fiction. You believe in stuff that's not reality. That's not the case. Al Heyman don't say nothing, and you guys don't even know what he looks like. And I tell you guys all the time, I said, when you have the net worth that Al Heyman has, when you have the type of money that Al Heyman has, Floyd Mayweather, Bob Arum, whatever the case may be, these guys, the only color that these guys care about is green. They don't care nothing about skin color. The broke dudes on the bottom, y'all look at things from a skin color mindset, because you more than likely you see things from a progressive and political movement in your mind, and you probably follow a lot of these race hustlers online, and you think that, you know, no matter how much you see going on in your community, you actually feel that, yeah, man, you know, these brothers here gonna look out for us because we're on the same team. No, it doesn't work that way. So you guys believe that, hey, man, everybody who signed to the PBC, we're gonna be making millions of dollars and everybody paid and don't nobody complain about Al. You show me 5 or 6 fighters that's doing well, and it appears that they're doing well. We don't know that yet. And then you say, yeah, man, that represents everybody. Right? And then you go online talking about sign the contract, 60-40, 70-30, 80-20. That's you Wakanda guys. Jason Mones will be considered Wakanda. These Wakanda guys. This fictional world that they live in. Boxing Ego. He's a pro PBC guy. He will be considered a Wakanda guy. Next against the pro PBC, he will be considered a Wakanda guy. So when I say Wakandas, it encompasses no matter what your race is, nationality, it doesn't matter. If you believe in that concept, you Wakanda. That's what that is. I'm saying dudes in chat getting mad. Yo, man, he said Wakanda. I'm taking it personal, like somebody said nigga. I'm like, dude, y'all reaching. Stop being sensitive. Stop being beta males. Stop getting offended about every damn thing. And tighten up. It's just YouTube. That's all it is. That's what Wakanda is. Shout out to Jose Mesa. Hey, okay. For dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
These Wakanda niggas.
Received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Jose, what to say? You say, didn't he start beef with Floyd for the last fight? Yeah, that was just something to sell a fight, to be honest.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Jason Mones, what's up, baby boy? He said Al Heyman gave hope to black fighters in boxing. Okay, okay, my brother. Okay, shout out to Jason Mones.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Well, tell Tank Davis that. Tell Tank Davis that, because he don't seem to be happy over there. Now, let's keep it moving though, because I got a whole lot to cover. Let's keep it moving though. Shout out to Marky Dan. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, "Cry me a river. Should have left when he had the chance. If Floyd is such a devil." Yeah, you for real though. You can't be complaining about, yo man, my promotional company, this and that, in one breath, and then you stay with him. That's my whole thing. Either do something about the situation or stop tweeting and then deleting.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
If you be online, sign the contract. 60-40, 70-30, 80-20. Terrence Crawford top-ranked Toby because he signed to the white man. Bob Arum, he got a slave contract. But Terrence Crawford got a net worth of $8-9 million more than the guys that you're capping for in the welterweight division. But then when Devin Haney signs the top rank and signs a slave contract to fight George Kambosos, these very same guys don't call Devin Haney top-ranked Dev. But because Bill Haney gives these guys interviews on their platforms, Devin Haney is not top-ranked Devin. But because Terrence Crawford, a black guy, Devin Haney and Terrence Crawford are both black, but because Terrence Crawford doesn't give those guys interviews, he's top-ranked Toby. The irony. But yeah, we for all black fighters. That's why I call you niggas Wakanda. You Wakanda. If you did not have a double standard, you would not have a standard at all. The Wakandas come from the alphabet boy community as well. So the Wakandas encompasses a mentality, a mindset. That's why I call you Wakanda niggas, because that's what you are. Wakanda niggas. True. That's why I call them that. Yeah. I already got that super chat out the way, fam. Let me see. The phone. Let me see. Can I need to open up the phone line now? Shout out to Need Les. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Yes, sir.
From the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Yes, sir, man. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Hit that like button, man. New to the channel, please subscribe. Hit that like button. And also, man, y'all sign up to become a member. Let me drop the member. If you can become a member by clicking the link in the description below of this video, or you can become a member by clicking the link up top. It's pinned to the top of the chat to become a member. Hey, Amp, that's exactly what he said. You remember that? It's still Mayweather Promotions, baby. That's exactly what he said.
True.
That's exactly what he said.
True.
That's exactly what he said, fam. Shout out to Jeff Luciano. That's exactly what he said. That's exactly what he said. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. So I don't want to hear no crying, you know, nigga just, you want it to stay. It is what it is. So you enjoyed it. You like what you was getting. So don't worry about it. Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do this, baby boy. Shit, what the hell going on? What the hell going on? What the hell going on? Anyways, this right here was funny. This is what I said on Twitter. I say, first of all, I would like to thank Al Heyman before I thank God, Jesus, Moses, Buddha, Allah, my mama, my daddy, my auntie, my family, my rabbit Hippity, and my daughter's dog, Cookie. I would like to thank Al Heyman first. True. Boy, Booger Ray been going to war on Twitter. I hope they can work that out, man. Shout out to Jose Mesa. Hey, okay. For dropping that $2 bam super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said Shakur lost the title. Y'all already know that. He gave it up.
From the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Yeah, man, I already seen that. He said, Coach, what's your thoughts on the pay-per-view controversies? I would like to thank Al Heyman community. Oh, I talked about that yesterday, Swab. I talked about that yesterday, fam. I talked about it yesterday, covered it. I don't even want to go back and rehash it. It is what it is. I talked about it. We did a whole show yesterday about that. Yes, sir. Heyman, what's up? He said, Coach, you the real deal, man. Hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Hey, what they say? He said, Dan Raphael trying to steal your fight idea, Coach. Hey, listen, I'm trying to tell you, he's not going to be able to do that. Everybody on YouTube know that I'm the originator, baby. I am the originator. Dan Raphael, you better get your fat ass out the way and stop trying to bite, because ain't nobody going to cut me out of my deal. When that fight get made, Booger Ray Leonard, my dog Booger Ray versus Eddie the Hitman Hearn. He's 6'5" tall with an 87-inch arm reach. And my dog Booger Ray, about 5'9", 285 pounds. He gonna put them paws on Eddie the Hitman Hearn. Yes, sir. Say facts, coach. It is what it is. It is what it is. That's what it is. We ain't gonna let them get away like that. If they do that, we gonna march and protest. We gonna march and protest in front of Dan Raphael's fat ass house. And he say, show the poster, coach. Yeah, you know, I still hey, you know what? I do got that poster too, though. I'm just saying, though, anybody. I'm gonna show the poster, fam. Make sure I'm remind me. And this another thing. And I'm gonna let you guys know something over here. Got a whole lot to cover. I'm gonna let you, we might go 3 hours a day, boy. I got a whole lot to cover. I'm gonna let you guys know something right here today. Attention Twitter. I'm representing the Leonard Ellerbe disrespect must stop. My dog Booger Ray is pound for pound the best promoter in boxing. Hashtag facts. And if Eddie the Hitman Hearn wants some smoke, tell him to sign the contract 60-40, 70-30, 80-20, or take whatever we give you. True. I had to use the Wakanda talking points since then. I had to use the Wakanda talking points. Because that's what they be saying. I had to use the Wakanda talking points. Hey, that's how they be talking. If you talk like that online, you Wakanda. If you think that the PBC, who is financed by, pretty much owned by an all-white company, because they got Al Heyman as the figurehead, if you think that they are all black company that's out to protect and give the all black fighters the highest paydays ever and the best in the world, guess what? You are Wakanda. These Wakanda niggas, I'm telling you, but they, you know, he said, Coach Al Heyman out here leaving Pork Chop Willie. It's a lot of Eddie. He said, without a Tank fight. Hey, look here, man. I'm hoping, you know what though? I don't know what date Tank is supposed to fight in December, but I was hearing it's supposed to be December the 5th. Let's look at, damn, we got a whole lot of shit to cover today. Let me just knock it down one at a time. Let me see something. Let me look at my calendar. December the 5th is, now December the 5th is a Monday. So Tank said he'll be back in December. He goes to trial December the 12th for the 14 misdemeanors. If nothing can be worked out by then, I don't know, bro. Like, I want to do they have a venue yet? Let me open up these phone lines. I think we got the likes. Yeah, I'm gonna open up the phone lines in a minute. Yeah, man, but anyway, I got a whole lot of shit on Twitter. Let's see what my dog Booger Ray. And listen. While Tank is in financial peril, realizing that, hey man, my contract I got with Mayweather Promotions, and it ain't what I thought it was. It ain't what I thought it was. Floyd Mayweather, the owner of Mayweather Promotions, he's in another country counting money, doing what he do. This is why they call him Money Made. As you can see, Floyd is counting money. There he goes. I know a lot of you Floyd Mayweather fans watch this channel. Your leader, Floyd, is counting money. Count that money, Floyd. There you go. His thumbs is getting in a lot of exercise. I know that you can't live your life vicariously through Floyd. But Floyd is in Japan counting money. I think he's in Japan counting. He's somewhere around the world. You know, the earth is his turf. The earth is Floyd Mayweather's turf. He's counting money. You see what he's doing? Y'all can't hear it. Y'all can't hear it. He said count money. That's what we do. Yeah, they're having fun. So anyways. See, so he's still counting money. That's why they call him Money Made. But you know, he gotta get things right with his fighter, man. His fighter talked to your lawyer, Floyd. He talked to your lawyer, and he realized that the money ain't there. Now I found a video. Let me tell you something. Shout out to Nessa Gills of the Boxing Voice. I haven't talked to the dude in a while, but I found a video, boy, that he did when he interviewed my dog Booger Ray. And let me tell you something. This is when the phony and fake pay-per-view numbers start coming out. This is when the phony and fake pay-per-view numbers started coming out. And this is when Showtime them stopped giving out pay-per-view numbers. They stopped giving out the pay-per-views. And that was in 2014. And Floyd Mayweather's last fight, well, his fight with Berto didn't do good numbers. And contrary to popular belief. And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna let you hear what Booger Ray said. The reason why I'm giving Nestor Gibbs props on this is because Nestor Gibbs was the one conducting the interview. Ness was the one conducting the interview, and boy, he asked Leonard some questions that I would have asked. He asked Booger Ray some questions that I would have asked. I want you guys to see this. Oh, Dirty, he say it's almost as if he never seen money. Shout out to Thuggy D. Thuggy D say Floyd is the best thing that happened to boxing. Oh, okay. There go my dog, Thuggy D. Thuggy D say Floyd is the best thing that ever happened to boxing. That's my dog, Thuggy D, man. That's my dog, Thuggy D, boy. Thuggy D, one thing about Thuggy D, he gonna represent for Tank, and he gonna represent for Floyd Mayweather. True. But anyways, but before I show you this video, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna show you this video right here, man. Before I show you this video, man, I got to do this. Because I wanted to be known. I wanted to be known, man, that the Leonard Ellerbe disrespect, dog, the Booger Ray, my dog Booger Ray Leonard, the Booger Ray disrespect is gonna have to stop. I'm letting y'all know that right now. I don't want no slick talk from Lady Shane. I don't want no slick talk from Arlette. I don't want no slick talk from Bless 365. I don't want no slick talk from a Sister Food Revolution. The Leonard Ellerbe disrespect must stop.
Make it last forever. Don't let I love me.
That was so wrong. That was a low blow. That was a low blow. Shout out to Drew. Hey, okay. You dropping that quarter of a bam, double your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Oh, that was wrong. That was wrong. Shout out, hey man, Jason Moles. I don't want no smoke. I'm sorry, dog. That was a low blow. Shout out to Drew. He say, Coach, lady saying clap back to Dan Raphael about his cholesterol had me die.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
I'm just saying, dog. Shout out to my dog, Booger Ray. Shout out to my dog, Booger Ray. No, that ain't the wrong track, Harleen. That ain't the wrong track. That's the right track. That's the right track. That's the right track, Harleen. You don't know nothing about Keith Sweat, so. He said, no, Coach, you keep using all the good gel. Hey, I'm just saying, dog. I'm just saying. Arthur Hawk, what'd you say? He said, Coach, you dead wrong. You dead wrong for that. I'm just saying, dog. I just want to show some love and respect to my dog Booger Ray. That's all. Now let's listen to this interview. I ain't gonna lie, Ness did a damn good job on this interview. I ain't gonna lie, boy. He was asking some questions, boy, and Booger Ray was looking very uncomfortable. Yeah, man, I'm trying to tell. He was looking very uncomfortable. Let's go on over here, man. Let's make it do what it do. Let's play this at the same damn time. Let's see what we got.
Wasn't the number of buys for the last pay-per-view 850,000?
No.
What was the actual number?
I got the paperwork in my bag, and that's for me to know, Steven to know, and Al and Floyd.
Don't you think that approach is a bit unfair and unjust to the fans? Because Floyd boasts to be the biggest pay-per-view draw. He boasts to do a million pay-per-views. So why shouldn't the fans be released that information?
Because I'll give you a great example. At the end of the day, do you think the casual fan is thinking about a number? Or is it that they're buying the pay-per-view because it was a great fight? between.
That's part of his persona, Money Mayweather. That's part of his persona, to boast, to buy the Bugattis, to say I'm the biggest pay-per-view star, but you have to prove that.
And guess what? I have proof. I have proof.
But you won't release it to the fans?
Yeah, I have proof. I have proof that
How hard is it to say you did 1.2, 1 million, one pay-per-view buy over 1 million?
because sometimes those kind of things are what the focus are.
The hardcore fans care.
No. And guess what? Sometimes you can't get what you want, and sometimes you're not gonna make everybody happy.
Wow.
You call it
Wow.
making everybody happy. I say being a bit unfair because, you know, if a guy boasts to do something, he should prove it.
So, bro, listen. Boy, let's give Les a round of applause. Even though that was a long time ago, but that right there hit the nail on the head, boy. That was years ago. So Wakanda, you guys, I know you guys want to believe this stuff. I know you want to believe all of this stuff. Bro, listen, Booger Ray Leonard, Floyd Mayweather flopped, you know, in comparison to what they was putting out there about the Birdo numbers. Now, the reason why he didn't want to reveal it and give the public number, remember we had Rick Glazier on. I know a lot of you Wakandas don't like Rick Glazier. Guess what? That's your problem. But he said something that made sense. He said he checked Steven Espinosa for putting out the fake numbers of what Floyd and Birdo did. And he said it did like 400 or 500,000, something like that, pay-per-view buys. And he said he reminded Steven Espinosa, look, Showtime is a publicly traded company. If you cannot come out in public and lie about pay-per-view numbers by more than 20% because you have private investors who invest in the company. And he said Steven Espinosa from that point forward did not release any more pay-per-view numbers. I actually have the article that I showed on my show. I have the bookmark where he said that when they stopped giving out pay-per-view numbers. So what they do is they'll say a fighter. He said, Coach, what's your take on Stevenson not making weight? Yeah, he just didn't make weight. It is what it is. I really ain't got no more to say about it. You know, they'll talk about a fighter. Damn, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yeah. You'll hear these floated numbers, you know, what sources say. Sources say this particular fighter over here in the welterweight division did 360,000 pay-per-view buys. Steven Espinosa, did you say that? No, I ain't say that. Al Heyman, did you say that? I don't even talk, homie. Tom Brown, did you say that? Nope, didn't hear it from me. Sam Watson, did you say that? Nah, dog, I ain't said nothing. So where do these numbers come from? It comes from, you know, Dan Raphael's, what sources say. Well, who your source is? Oh, I got it from Leonard Ellerbe. True. So they'll tell some. This is how this stuff gets out there. They'll tell somebody something. He'll come out and say this what it did, and everybody take it and run with it. But a person like me, I'm like, okay, you said sources. So my thing is, who is the source? Where you got it from? Is there anything that you can show me where I can see like proof of that? This is why these top guys don't get the numbers out unless you're DAZN or DAZN put stuff out on their website. And then ESPN does as well. They does as well. You know what I mean? They say, hey man, Crawford only did this fight only did that. They do as well. You get what I'm saying? So outside of those two companies, them other guys, they be zip shut, dog. They be zip shut, dog. Me say RJ, no. Oh, this is all Arlette. This is Arlette. But you get what I'm saying, though? How much? He said, how much was Stevenson off by? 1.6 pounds. 1.6 pounds. 1.6 pounds. Hey, Thuggy D, he said, this on be lying like a mug. Hey, Thuggy D. Thuggy D, man, you Wakanda. You know you Wakanda, right? Hey, Thuggy D, you my dog, but you do know you Wakanda. How does Thugger? He say the zone counts subscriptions as pay-per-views. Thugger D, you so misinformed, brother. Thugger D, you is so misinformed. You so misinformed. And the crazy part about it is you're proud in your ignorance of the subject matter, my brother. You're proud of your ignorance. You know what? It is what it is. You Wakanda through and through, Thuggin D. You my dog. I rock with you, but you definitely Wakanda. Shout out to Real Boxing TV. Hey, okay. We're dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Hey, he said sources are Blue Blood Sports TV.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Thuggin D, you my dog now. You my dog now.
True.
He said, Coach, Leonard gonna want to fight you after Eddie Hearn's fight. Hey, anyways, hold on. You know, so I got the receipt up for the DC B-More beef. I got that up right there. I got the receipt up for the DC B-More beef. I can play that. I need to show Thuggin D that, because Thuggin D so Wakanda out. Like, if you can show Thuggin D proof, he ain't gonna want to believe it if it ain't coming from Wakanda. So I gotta try to find the video where Tank Davis hugged Leonard Ellerbe and said, "Still Mayweather Promotions, baby." And, you know, because I gotta try to I gotta find that one there. Cause Thuggin D, boy, hey, you can I gotta find that. He said I hate his videos. Just talk, no receipts. Hey, man. Hey, Thuggin D he said, if rooting for Wakanda make me Tank, then hey, no, Thuggin D, you rooting for Wakanda, you rooting for Tank don't make you Wakanda. It's all the other stuff that you say that makes you Wakanda. It's like, I'll put it this way, my brother, put it this way. If you ain't Wakanda, Thuggin D, my brother, you probably got Wakanda tendencies. I'll say that. Wakanda tendencies. You probably got Wakanda tendencies. I'll just say that, my brother. Shout out to Lady Shan. Lady Shan found it for me. Shout out Lady Shan. Well, let me say this. Well, listen, boy, Lady Shan, boy, she came through for the old boy. Because I don't want Thuggin D thinking I'm lying. You say it ain't no proof that Tank resigned with Mayweather Promotions, right? Okay, so what we can do? Thuggin D, would you believe what Tank say? Thuggin D, one thing about me, you do know when you say something and I'm over here, I'm going to have receipts. You do know that. And I got this saved too. I got this saved. I had this saved. Let me let my dog Thuggin D hear this here, man. You might not be, if you ain't Wakanda, you got Wakanda tendencies, my brother. That's all I'm saying. You my dog though, Thuggin D. You my dog. You my dog. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about Thuggin D. Me and you still Gucci now. We still Gucci. Don't worry about that. Let's take this over here. I do not own the rights to this material. It's for education purposes only. This is for education purposes only. This is for my dog Thuggin D who want receipts. So let me show him some receipts. Thuggin D, this is the Davis versus Romero fight, post fight.
Thank you. Long night, long camp, long fight.
Now remember, he said he was leaving. It was his last fight on the contract. Remember all that? Let Thuggin D hear this.
That's it, guys. That's it. I know you said that, Rolly.
Thank you. Right? Say it one more time.
Hey, Tank, I know you said that, Rolly.
Here you go. Hold on, let's take it back to 28. Because Thuggin D gonna say it was a lot of noise muffling in the background. I didn't hear Tank say that. It's a lot of noise muffling in the background. Man, you reaching. That's what he gonna say. I know my dog Thuggin D. That's what he gonna say. Man, you reaching. There was a lot of noise muffling in the background. That ain't true. You lying, man. You ain't never met Martin Luther King. Okay, I'm finna show you Martin Luther King right now.
I don't know. I just gotta go back to the drawing board with my team.
That's it, guys. That's it. I know you said that, Rolly.
Thank you. Right? Say it one more time.
Hey, Tank, I know you said that, Rolly.
He said, still Mayweather Promotions, baby. Thuggin D. Leonard say, okay. Say it one more time. Tank hugged him again for the second time. It said, still Mayweather Promotions, baby. That's what he said. It is what it is, Thuggin' D. Now you know, I feel you, dog. You probably think I photoshopped that or something. Lady Shan sent me the video. She said, no, I did turn it up. It was low. It was low, Shane. It was low. That's how the video is. I turned it up. I turned it up as loud as it can go. It was low. Well, I tell you what, let me try it again. Let me try it again. You're right, because he might say it's too low. Let me try it one more time, sis. Let me try it one more time. One more time. Try it one more time. That might be too low.
I don't know. I just gotta go back to the drawing board.
That's it, guys. That's it. I know you said that, bro. I know.
Thank you. Right.
Hey,
Say it one more time.
Hey, Tank, I know you said that Rolly's gonna outward stuff.
That's the loudest it'll get, Shan, without it being in the store. That's the loudest it'll get. So, because Tank didn't have a microphone on him. He didn't have a mic on him, and the mic was away from his mouth. So, it is what it is. So. What did you say, L. Harvey? He said, and that's why you should. He said, and that's why you just don't sign the contract. No, sign the contract. Sign the contract. 60-40, 70-30, 80-20. Still Mayweather Promotions, Thuggin' D. So he's still over there, baby. And you know, and I know you think highly. I know you think highly of Tank and Floyd. So he where he need to be at. But guess what though? This Thuggin' D. This the problem, my brother. This the problem, my brother. My good brother, Thuggin' D. This is the problem. Still Mayweather Promotions, but guess what, my brother? Your main man from B-More, my good brother Javante Tank Davis, he said, I asked Mayweather Promotions. Remember, he said still Mayweather Promotions? This is what he said, my brother. He said, I asked Mayweather Promotions lawyer, why would he write a F contract like that for a kid? He is, this is the personal pronoun, he is Floyd Mayweather. For a kid, the kid is Tank Davis. He said he is the attorney. If you was my kid, you wouldn't have to worry about that. Shaking my head. So apparently there's trouble in paradise. True. See, this how they get you. This how they get you. This how they get you. They show you the cars. Yeah, baby boy, we doing good, baby. They show you the lavish lifestyle. And I told you this here. Look here, boy. You ain't gonna leave me. When I met you, you was playing with the rats and roaches in B-More. You was eating mayonnaise sandwiches. You was drinking sugar water because you couldn't afford the Kool-Aid before you met me. I made you a star. I made you. You ain't going nowhere. We ain't got but one bullet in our 38. And if you leave the chamber, we ain't got nothing because we can't fall back on rolling. So what you gonna do? This what you gonna do. You gonna, I know this your last fight. You gonna sign this contract before you had this fight tonight. You gonna sign this contract. Man, can I use a different lawyer this time? No. You can't use no different lawyer this time. You're going to lose the same lawyer that you used last time. Yeah, but that lawyer was your lawyer. Exactly. Yeah, man, but you saying I'm making, you know, I'm on Twitter saying I'm making 5 times more than Devin Haney, and come to find out we making the same amount of money. What happened to all the other money? You asking too many damn questions. I tell you what. You don't deserve nothing, you don't get nothing.
Who you think he is? DJ Quick?
No,
huh?
No, I ain't saying
Kid Capri?
I didn't say
huh? Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. Blue, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing, you don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut the fuck, don't say nothing, don't speak to me, don't look at me.
I just want money, you know, I just said.
Blue, if I raise up, gonna be trouble. I'm walking off.
Hey, man, what'd he say? He said that means they're negotiating his contract right now, and Tank is pointing out the BS. Okay, all right, my brother. Okay, all right. Okay, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Whatever you say. Whatever you say, Thuggin' D. Yes, I hope that's the case, my brother. I hope that's the case, my brother. Hey, shout out to Bless 365. She said, take that, walk it off. I walk it off. Here you go. Shout out to my sister, man. Shout out to my sister. Shout out to Haleen. He said Thug and D is the kangaroo who went through the fence. All I'm saying is this here. Who you think he is? Who you think he is? DJ Quick? Kid Capri? Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. Blue, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. I got a contract between me and you that says you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, don't say nothing. Don't even look at me. Don't speak to me. Look, Tank, let me tell you something. If I raise up, it's going to be trouble. Trouble. That's sign the contract. True. That's sign the contract. I mean, that's the way I'm seeing it, dog. That's the way I'm seeing it. I'm just saying, that's the way I'm seeing it.
And who's the next big star under Mayweather Promotions?
Ooh, we have quite a few young guns, as I say, you know, and I don't want to leave any names out, but we have a great roster of young talent, and we've been very selective about what we're doing, you know, again, because when you have, you know, an abundance of fighters, it's hard to kind of focus on. When a big fight is to be made, it has to make sense for both sides. No promoter or company is going to put their guy in an event with everything to lose and nothing to gain, especially when we talk about this. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
Hey, thank you, D. What you say? You say, but you not weighing all the options, coach. What are the options? What are the options, Thugger D? He said, you just taking the words. Thugger D, what's the options, my brother? Well, what are the options, fam? That's all. What's the options? Thugger D, what's the options? Like, give me some examples, my brother. What you say? What you say? That means they're renegotiating this contract. That's my dog. That's my dog. That's my dog, right? My dog, take it deep, boy. My dog, take it deep, boy.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it. Let's go. Stop playing with my fucking name. All three of y'all, stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more. Put some respect on my name.
My dog, take it deep, boy. He holding on, boy. Holding on. What we got to do when love is gone. And that's no lie. Holding on.
Now, I am the #1 contender. I'm tired of James the Poodle, Grim Reaper, whatever you want to call himself, ducking me. All right, I'm tired of man driving around town in 8 Rolls Royces. He ain't fought nobody. I'm still in a Broham. Exactly.
And they got my dog Rolling Romero in a Fugatti. They got Rolling in the Fugatti. Bro, let me tell you how this works. Are you familiar, Thugger D, are you familiar with Don King? Black promoter. Are you familiar with Don King, Thugger D? Look up Thugger D. Look up Thugger D, dog. Thugger D, look up Don King, dog. Look up Don King. Hey, might have one of them Don King contracts. Now, look here, baby. Baby, look here. Hey, Thugger D, boy, listen, let me tell you something, Thugger D. You'll be surprised, dog. And I tell all these guys, you better audit the financial records. If a fighter signs a contract using the promoter's lawyers, that's like walking in the lion's den with pork chop drawers on, dripping with blood. Hey, what you say? Hey, what the VQ? You say, Coach Don King, his favorite promoter. Hey, Don King, my favorite promoter. I ain't gonna lie. Don King is my favorite promoter of all time. Period. Because he gave us the fights. Now, did he rob his fighters? Yes. he robbed his fighters now. He robbed every last one of them. Except maybe 1 or 2. But he gave the fans the fights. So Don King is what you would call a fans promoter. He was the people's promoter. The people who love the sport of boxing love Don King because he gave us the fights. Bob Arum used to give us the fights back then too because he had Don King with that pressure on his neck. So I love Don King. But if you ask Larry Holmes or Trevor Burbick, or Mike Tyson, you know, or Razor Ruddock, or all them other guys, you know, or even Lennox Lewis, you know, they might feel something totally different. They might feel, look at Holly. Holly say, whoa, Rob, no fighters, Don King. They go, Holly, I knew you was gonna come up, Holly. Holly, I knew you was gonna come up. So that's all I'm saying, fam. That's all I'm saying. I'm glad my dog Thuggin' D got a lot of faith. I'm glad he got a lot of faith. See what it is. See what you understand. Hold on, let me see what's up. What you don't understand, man, is, and I'm gonna say this again. When you are a multimillionaire like Leonard Ellerbe, Floyd Mayweather, Al Heyman, people like that, this is for all you Wakandas. This is for all you Wakandas. The only color that they see is green. The only color that businessmen of that stature see is green. Hey, hold on. My dog, get down. Hey, Cat. Hey, Cat, come get that out of Cookie's mouth. Yeah. Goddamn dog, bad anymore. Sorry about that, y'all. Sorry about that. Anyways, the only color they see is green. Now, the people on the bottom, y'all get fed all this progressive stuff, liberal stuff in your head and all that stuff there, and you get fed by the race hustlers and all that stuff there. But at the end of the day, while they got you down here talking, looking at skin color, these guys are up top, around here breaking bread. This is why I call them these guys Wakanda, because the PBC is pretty much a white-owned company. Waddell and Reed gave you think they gave a black man $500 million to get his company off the ground, and they wouldn't run it? They won't have no stake in that company? I know you dudes in the hood who selling Nick sacks, y'all don't understand the game. So when you have a publicly traded company or any company, and you have investors that invest money in your company, you know what I mean? You are liable as a CEO of a company. You are liable to those investors. You got to do what them investors tell you to do. I know you don't understand that. And those investors can vote you out as well. Now, I'm not saying that's the structure that's over there with the PBC, but all I'm saying is, you know, while you around here thinking it's all about skin color, Al Heyman getting money from white folks for his company. Wakanda don't want to understand that. Y'all got this utopia in your mind. And the utopia is not reality. That's all I be saying. But I get it. You know, you guys suffer from confirmation bias as well. So anything that doesn't confirm what you have been programmed to believe or want to believe, you will reject it. And you will always try to find something to go back to what you want to believe. No matter if I show you video footage, no matter if I show you fingerprints, no matter if I have witness testimony from 20 people, no matter if I had the recording or everything. Yeah, no, I still don't believe it. That's Wakanda. Y'all live in a fantasy world. True. Y'all live in a fantasy world. There's no hope for Wakanda. Really not. He said Don King robbed so many fighters, he may as well have dressed up like the Hamburglar. He said, Coach, that's Fantasy 101. Fantasy 101. Hey, the PBC, what you say, lady said, she said the PBC is equivalent to Barack Obama. Blackface, white bosses. Yeah, pretty much. Thuggin' D, what you say, fam? Oh, you must be talking to the people in the chat. I ain't bringing no smoke to you, fam. You know, you my dog. I ain't bringing no smoke to you. I'm just letting you know, fam. I'm just letting you know how it goes. You say, hell yeah, Coach, it's definitely a few hidden hands over at the PBC, as well as other places. Yeah. And Waddell and Reed got bought up by Macquarie, by Macquarie Investment Group, which is another hedge fund company. They acquire other businesses out in Australia. I know this for a fact. I know what I'm talking about. Y'all say all promoters are crooks. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. You got to tell Yamas, you got to tell the Wakandas that, because for some reason the Wakandas don't understand that. They think there's only certain promoters that they don't like are crooks, but the brother man is not a crook. True. That's all I'm saying. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to Jaime. He say Don King, the biggest crook in boxing history. You know what I mean? The phone line's open too, man. The phone line's been going at the bottom. Ain't nobody called in. What did he say? He say, Coach likes right, yet for the phone to open up. No. The likes are right. The phone, listen, the phone been, y'all didn't notice it. It's strolling at the bottom, fam. It's strolling at the bottom. It been strolling at the bottom for like 10 minutes now. Remember, he said, remember what Mickey Bay said. Mickey Bay, a black fighter. Mickey Bay, a black fighter, told y'all what goes on over there at Mayweather Promotions. Wakanda would ignore that though. They would ignore that, Bless. They don't want to hear that because they suffer from confirmation bias. It does not. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and do this here, man. They suffer from confirmation bias. No caller ID, guys. Guess what? This Jason Mose. This Jason Mose. No caller ID. Hey, hold on. Let's see what's up. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jason from Indiana.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? I can't hear you, baby boy. Talk to me. Jason, where you calling from, fam?
Indiana.
Jason from Indiana. Talk to me, baby boy. What's happening? What you want to talk about?
I need a new phone.
Jason, I can't hear you, dog. What you got? Are you talking under a pillow?
I need a new phone.
You need a new phone? Yes, sir, you do. Jason, look here, man. I got another call calling in, man. Call me when you get a new phone, right? Get off the other bumper phone. I'll start talking under your pillow. I'll get the Pete out your mouth. But you know you're my dog. I mess with you, dog. I mess with you. But you gotta do better, fam. Shout out to Jason Moss.
Call from.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
My name is Chris from New York.
Chris from New York. Talk to me, fam.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I've been like watching a lot of now first thing, I'm surprised there's still people that don't realize that Tank's still with Floyd. I thought that was like common knowledge. Like you even need to show that video. I thought that was like something he just said out loud already. But besides that, I don't know why people still think like PBC is the land of milk and honey. Like Adrian Broner has came out multiple times to come out and just say, hey, you know, I'm still getting paid in stipends.
Yeah.
Like a legit fighter from there still saying that. And that's a fight that's made that I would think is the ideal guy to make tons of money over there.
Mm. I mean, bro, it is what it is. I think what it is these guys who believe in this this fantasy world, people are like this. When people grew up and want to believe something wholeheartedly, and they suffer from a victimhood mentality, and they suffer from confirmation bias, the truth just shatters their imagination. So if I believe something so strongly, and I find information contrary to what I believe, and it blows up and it tells me, damn, well, I believe this was a lie. Everything I ever believed in was a lie. This part, especially this part right here, was a lie. Most people, they either go into shock and deny the truth because they can't handle the truth, or they accept what they learn is the truth, and they change their lives and they conform. They accept it. Most people cannot handle the truth. So when they get it, no matter if you have it on video, audio, 20,000 witnesses, fingerprints, DNA, they will deny all of that because it would shatter their dreams, their visions, their delusion of Wakanda. So they would reject everything in order to hold on to that. And for people like that, there's no hope for them, to be honest with you. There's no hope.
Nah, but you know what's one positive though?
Yeah.
Boxers aren't falling for that shit. It's only fans at this point. From the Olympics, I don't think I didn't hear about a single fighter going over to PBC. So I mean, at least on the upside, it's the people that matter. Yeah, the people that matter about know about the PBC ways at this point. Yeah. So besides that, I don't know if there's much else to say. Yeah, I'm just gonna go out. I think I'll thank Al Heyman like every other person that calls in should do. See you later, coach.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to I forgot what the brother called from. I forgot the name of the brother who called in, man. What you say, Bless? You say Errol ain't complaining. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, he hasn't complained yet, but Tank complained. Agent Broner complained. Mickey Bay complained. You get what I'm saying? So he hasn't complained yet. That's the key word yet, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. He say AB ain't a good example. I won't say AB is not a good example. Is AB a mess up? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. But what I think, Eric, is this. I think because AB is a mess up, that people chump off that, oh man, AB, he ain't really got no legitimate claims or gripes because he a mess up. That doesn't mean that that doesn't mean that he doesn't have any legitimate gripes. That doesn't mean that he can't get his rest of his money. That doesn't mean that. You get what I'm saying? That doesn't mean, man, I can't get the rest of my money, man. That doesn't mean that. You know? So, I mean, he would know his situation better than anyone. You know what I mean? But we can only go by what he said, what he put out there on social media, and AB still hasn't taken it down yet. You get what I'm saying? So he said Bob Bam got a lawsuit on him. I have the lawsuit right here, though. I have the lawsuit right here, but you don't even know what the lawsuit is for, Thug and D. That's the thing. Like, you don't know what the lawsuit is for. I have the actual lawsuit. See, one thing about me. Hold on. Have it right here. Terrence Crawford lawsuit. See, y'all, he got a lawsuit with Bob, but he got a lawsuit. I have the actual lawsuit. I have the lawsuit right here, the entire lawsuit. And he's not suing for what you think he's suing for. That's why I tell you guys got to do your research. I have the entire lawsuit. And Terrence Crawford ain't suing because he didn't get no money. You gotta know what you're talking about when you talk about it. You know, yeah, he got a lawsuit, but what is it about? I have the actual lawsuit right here. Terrence Crawford got a net worth of like $8-9 million. A net worth more than Errol Spence. His lawsuit ain't pertaining to what you think it is pertaining to. Thug and D said you don't know Tank's contract either. Guess what? I don't know Tank's contract, but this what I do know, Thug and D. I do know this. I do know that Tank Davis asked Mayweather Promotions lawyer, why would he write a effed up contract, meaning his contract is an effed up contract like that for a kid, meaning why would Floyd Mayweather write an effed up contract for a kid? You know what I mean? Put him in a disadvantageous contract. If and the lawyer said that if you was my kid, you wouldn't have to worry about that. This is what I do know. So I don't need to know nothing else. This is what I do know. This is what your boy from Baltimore put out there. Your boy. He said, you giving me top rank vibes, coach. How am I giving you top rank vibes? How am I giving you that? You giving me Wakanda vibes. I don't give a fuck about top rank. How am I giving you top rank vibes? I'm telling you what the lawsuit is about. That's what you Wakandas do. You Wakandas you Wakandas, Thug and D, go to deflecting and ignoring stuff. That's what y'all do. When y'all start getting bodied on your points, y'all go to deflecting. That's what you Wakandas do, Thug and D. You are 100% Wakanda. True, true, true. You the nigga I be talking about. It is what it is. I fuss with you though. I fuss with you, but it is what it is. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I gotta tell you the truth. You's a Wakanda nigga. What to say? He say Thuggin isn't very good at solving puzzles. Nah, he ain't the brightest light bulb in the kitchen, but I rock with him. But anyways, so we got Shakur Stevenson. He's a minus 3,000 favorite. I don't know if he's going to stop Robson Canseco. Conceição. Yeah, Conceição. I don't know if he's going to stop him. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't know, right? We going live tomorrow at 3 o'clock. And we going live. We doing the fight part of tomorrow night. Saturday, I'm not going to go live for the fights. I'll probably go over to Lady Shan channel, just rock over there. I'll probably go to Lady Shan channel, just rock over there. That's what I'll probably do. We got a call calling in. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
This Doug and D. This Doug and D from Baltimore.
Doug and D from B-More. Talk to me, fam.
Didn't Tank just say he that was his last fight with Mayweather with Rolly Romero?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Didn't he say that?
That's what he said.
Right. So after that fight, right, it must mean another contract must be in place. They must be doing business to do another contract, right? If that was his last fight to sign back with Mayweather, you got to do another contract, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Huh?
Yes, exactly. That's my whole point. He re-signed with Mayweather.
So with him tweeting that don't give you the slightest idea that they might be in contract negotiations right now.
I mean, the only idea it gives me, this is the idea that it gives me. When he fought Rolly Romero, Thug and D, he said that I have other receipts where he said that I never said I was leaving Mayweather Promotions. I can show you those too. Because I can show you receipts where Tank Davis did interviews after that. And they said, well, I thought you were leaving Floyd. He said, I never said I was leaving Floyd Mayweather. I said that was my last fight under the contract. I have the actual receipts where your boy from Baltimore said
that was his last fight under the contract.
No, Thug and D, you're not.
No, I see what you're saying, but you're not going through the process part. You just going through the part where he signed right back with him. No contract, no nothing. So we gotta get a contract done for us to sign back over there, right?
What are you trying to say, Thug and D? You trying to say is he signed with Mayweather Promotions or he negotiating the contract right now? Is that what you're saying?
It's not yet signed yet that he signed with Mayweather Promotions. That's what I'm telling you.
How you know that?
He in contract negotiations, bro.
How you know that?
He just said it in a tweet that he talking to Mayweather lawyers. That's how I know that. Why would he be talking to Mayweather lawyers?
We don't know why he was talking to Mayweather lawyers. He could be. Go ahead.
Because they in contract negotiations, coach.
Okay,
why would you be talking to a lawyer?
So you are of the opinion that the reason why Thug and D, you're missing the entire point. You're missing the entire point. The
I
point.
Know what you trying to say. Y'all just trying to say he getting dicked out by Floyd to be signed with him. But he the biggest draw at 135. That makes no sense to me.
No,
he's good over there. With or without Floyd Mayweather, he's good.
Okay, so my point is this here, Thug and D. We're going by what the brother said in the Twitter. He realized that he signed an effed up contract with Floyd Mayweather. I'm not talking about this new contract. Hear me out. I'm not talking about this new contract situation. I'm talking about his initial contract. He acknowledged that he signed the effed up contract. Now I don't know what's the details of the contract, right? I don't know that. But he signed the effed up contract with Floyd, whatever the hell that means. You get what I'm saying? So what you're saying? That was the
first contract.
Yeah, that was the first. So what you're saying is Tank did not re-sign with Floyd Mayweather. That's one. You're saying that he is currently in negotiations with Floyd Mayweather. This is why he put out.
There you go.
Hear me out.
There you go.
This is why he put out a tweet saying that he looked over some things. He got an effed up contract, and he put out a tweet. That's proof to you that he's in negotiations for a second contract.
In negotiations.
Yeah.
That's it.
I
he
disagree.
Ain't signed nothing yet.
I disagree with that.
Yeah, you can, and we could agree to disagree.
Guess what?
I'm letting you know he's not still signed to TMT.
December. If Tank Davis fights in December, guess who we're gonna be fighting for, Thug and D?
Say it again.
If Tank Davis fights in December, guess who is he going to be fighting for?
You said what promotion he going to be fighting for?
Yes.
And you about to give me your opinion?
No, I'm asking you.
Oh, it don't matter if he signed with TMT. It don't matter if he signed with Showtime and PPC on his own. It don't matter.
So when
no matter who he signed.
So
he's still going to be the biggest draw at 135.
Yeah,
he's one of the best boxers.
Yeah. You're moving the goalposts. You're talking about biggest draw and best boxer. We ain't talking about that. So when he said after the Rolling Romero post fight, when he hugged the Leonard Ellerbe, did you hear what he said?
He said, "Still Mayweather, baby." That's what he said.
Okay, so what does that tell you?
That don't mean that don't mean they signed the contract. That's what you saying. That don't mean they signed the contract.
What I'm saying, Thug and D, is that means that he ain't going nowhere. And I have other. No, hear me out.
But he just tweeted out, "Why did y'all give me that fucked up contract when I was a kid?" But you going off that last fight when he was hyped up. He just beat Rolly Romero. He at the table now, looking at shit. So now he about to be like, should I sign back with y'all or should I just go on my own? But y'all taking it as, oh, he's stupid as shit. Floyd dicking him out and all that. No, he a young man who's knowing what the fuck going on. He's putting shit together now. That's like you young. You gonna sign some shit that you shouldn't have signed, that you wouldn't have signed if you was old and mature. Now he old and mature. He knowing the sport of boxing. Now he looking at the contract like, shit, I shouldn't even sign this shit since y'all gave me that shit when I was young as shit.
So let me ask you a question.
I ain't really know shit. I was just wanting to get I just wanted to get my feet wet.
Thug and D, let me ask you a question. So the other interviews that he did after the Rolling Romero fight, where Radio Raheem, now wasn't Radio Raheem, was it I think it was Radio Raheem or Brian Custer. I have the video, I gotta pull it up. Wait, when they asked him, they say, so, no, that was Brian Custer. He said, so this is your final fight. You leaving Mayweather Promotions? Do you know what Tank Davis specifically said? He said, I never said I was leaving Mayweather. I said that this fight is the last fight with Rolling Romero under my contract. He clarified the record on multiple occasions. I have the videos. So at the end of the day, and hold on, hear me out. At the end of the day, there's nothing, Thug and D, that you can say in your lifetime where I'm going to agree with you. There's nothing that There's nothing that I can say in my lifetime where you're going to agree with me. You know what I learned from this conversation? We are going to agree to disagree. So I don't agree with you. You don't agree with me. Is there anything else you want to say?
What the fuck I was raised to say? I was raised to say some other shit that y'all was misclarifying. Like, I was saying some wild shit on it.
Who was y'all?
But Chad, he the biggest draw at 135.
I think you.
Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, I think you moving. I think you moving the goalpost. Whatever you going through in the chat.
Look, though, coach. And in the contract, right? You know how many fights he got.
Thug and D, let me ask you a question. Didn't we just come to a conclusion that there's nothing that you're going to say that's going to convince me of your position?
No, but I'm asking you though. Can I ask you this one question?
Go ahead.
Do you know how many fights Tank got in this contract?
I don't know.
All right, that's it. That's all I wanted to know.
All right, shout out to Thug and D.
All right, thanks for having me on, coach.
Yes, sir. Anyways, me and my brother Thug and D, we don't agree on that. He said, was there an official announcement Tank re-signed with Floyd? No, it wasn't an official announcement. I'm going by what he said out of his mouth. So that's it. I'm going by what he said out of his mouth. That's it. Thug and D thinks one way, I think another way. That's it. You know what I mean? So one thing I'm gonna say, if Tank fights in December, he's gonna be fighting under Mayweather Promotions.
True.
Pretty sure of that.
True.
I'm pretty sure of that. LDBC said, you seem to only talk about PBC. Why? You don't watch my shows. If you watch my shows, you would know that I talk about more than PBC. As a matter of fact, I'm not even really talking about PBC, to be honest with you, but it is what it is. Shout out to Amp. He said, Thug, and I respect you, brother, for being a true fan. Oh man. Damien, he said, coach, but he's also saying he's a free agent. Saying a whole lot of shit, Damien. December, he's gonna be fighting with Mayweather Promotions. I'm pretty sure about that. That's all. That's my opinion. We're gonna agree to disagree with that. So, there's nothing nobody from Baltimore. There's nothing a Tank Davis fan can tell me that's going to convince me of your position. Stop trying. There's nothing I'm gonna say that's gonna convince you of what I believe. Stop trying. So I'm not gonna try. We agree to disagree. That's it. Anyways, he said, let it be that, coach. Yeah, let's move on. Kanye, what did he say? He say, Tank on Twitter crying. Hey, man. F Society he say talking D is screaming Wakanda forever, punching holes in his mother's walls. He said that's like me saying I'm single, but I'm still with my girl. He said, Coach, does anyone know about those PBC contracts? Hey, man, I don't know, man. My thing is this here. And this is for anybody. It's like, you never use the attorney of the promotional company that you're signing with. That's one. You never use the attorney of the record company if you're an artist that you're signing with. That's two. It appears to me that our brother from Baltimore, these Baltimore, ooh, Lord have mercy. Boy, I'm getting some vibes, boy. I'm getting some vibes, but I'm gonna keep that on wraps for now. It's a conflict of interest, to be honest with you. It's a conflict of interest. Don King, and you know, Don King is my favorite promoter, but Don King was notorious when it came to fighters. When it came to, you know, Don King can have all kind of contracts. Like you'll think that you're making all this money. You know what I mean? I've seen Mike Tyson, several interviews with Mike Tyson. We talked about, man, you know, I was making $30 million a fight, but damn, bro, like 50% of the money go to Don King's son, Carl King. That's 50% right there. And then Don get his 30% or 33%. And then, you know, then you got a lifestyle that you're living. And then I think with Mike, you know what? This brother right here said some real shit. This brother, where my brother at? Where my brother from Baltimore who called? Where my brother from Baltimore who called? My main man, James Lee. James Lee called and said something very interesting. James Lee called and said something very interesting. James Lee from Baltimore. And I remember what he said. James Lee said, he said, man, here you go right here. Here you go right here. And I think I dropped the link. As a matter of fact, listen to what James Lee said. Listen to what James Lee said. James Lee is a family friend. He said he grew up with Tank Davis's mother. And he talked about how Tank lived in a foster home and this and that, yada, 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 yada. He grew up hard, he grew up rough, yada, 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 yada. And he said, man, Tank ain't the smartest, brightest kid in the world. This is what he said. He said, Tank ain't the smartest kid in the world, so, you know, it was easy, you know, he ain't really got much up here. I didn't say this. My brother from Baltimore said it. This video right here, this is what he said. My brother from Baltimore. And this one, it was this about this Be More DC bullshit, you know, beef or whatever the case may be. Myron called this show. I think Damian called this show. Right here. Right here, he said, Javante mental capacity isn't that bright. This is what the brother said right here. I got it right here. My brother right here, James. Let me see. Listen to this video. Listen to this video right here. This ain't Coach Malachi Williams. These are phone calls from people from Baltimore. So, shout out to Food Revolution. You say, I can't believe that. And I'm not clowning. This is not me. So what I like to do, I like to take receipts. Like, I like this call that Thug and D called in. I'm gonna use this clip. I'm gonna upload this clip to the show. I'm gonna make a video out of this call that Thug and D called in. Shout out to Thug and D. It made me, and then when I spoke with Thug and D, when he first called the show, and he talked about how Is it on this video too? And he talked about how in Baltimore, he said, man, we ain't really got nothing. We poor and we broke. That's Myron. This is about the DC and Baltimore hood politics. Because I have this timestamp. And he talked about how you guys live your lives vicariously through Tank Davis because you ain't got nothing. This James right here, because you ain't got nothing. And you look at him, this is what Thug and D said. I have the video where he said it. It's not on this though. So it made me look at Tank Davis differently. It made me look at the people from Baltimore differently. I say, oh, I get it now. Because I never looked at it that way. I always looked at it, he's just another fighter, like any other fighter, and I give my praise and my criticism accordingly to all of the fighters, right? If you're a Wakanda nigga, you think I always talk about Wakanda. You think I always talk about PBC, this and that. And they, you know, they seem to forget when I said shit about Bob Arum and Top Rank and I ain't really saying much about Eddie Hearn, but Frank Warren and Tyson Fury and Canelo Alvarez, because it doesn't, you know, and so I really understand these guys from a psychological standpoint. I think I've been doing this long enough to I really have these guys figured out. But this is what the brother from Baltimore said. Not me. Now I know you Wakanda's gonna turn it around and try to throw it on me, and you're gonna hear it's a Baltimore accent and everything. But listen to this video. Listen to this video. Listen to this video. Listen to this video. And you'll get it. You'll get it. Now I don't respect the Wakanda to get it because the Wakandas are very special. Wakandas are very special. They're not the brightest light bulbs in the ceiling. Slide the deal. What did he say, family? Say Tank is a hero to his people in Baltimore, especially in the hood. Yes, I know that. Thug and D explained that to me. Thug and D is the one that opened my eyes to that. So I get it. So I get it. What you say, Thug? You say, oh, yeah, he's the leader of our culture. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I feel bad for you. To be honest with you, Thug, I really feel bad for you. When you get older, hopefully you'll understand where I'm coming from. Say generational wealth, he's rich, but he's not wealthy. King KO, he said, Wakanda Special Needs Program. T Culture says social media is funny. It's very funny. Very funny and entertainment. Very funny and entertaining. Very funny and entertaining, it is. Shout out to Food Revolution. She said, why waste your time living vicariously through another grown man instead of using your energy, making it happen for yourself? I would never understand that. And you know what? And Food Revolution, you get it, sis, but you have a certain mentality. You got some people, they broke, they ain't got nothing going on in their lives. So if somebody from their city makes it, that's them making it. They don't see how they could use their own intelligence to come up out of their situation. To be honest with you, it really makes you look bad. And when Thug and D called me and told me that, I felt sorry for my brother. And I feel sorry for him right now. I really do. I feel sorry for him right now. Shout out to Sean. You say, Coach, if Wilder moved down to cruiserweight, how do you think he'll do? It's a good question. I think, shit. You know what, man? I think he'll do pretty good if he can move down to one cruiserweight. I don't think he can make the weight though. I don't think he can make the weight. But if he could make the weight, I think he'll do pretty good. I think he'll do pretty good. Elf Society, you said, yeah, it's called common sense. You said D is not a kid, though. He's not a kid from an age standpoint, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, you are who you are. Shout out to PB Beats. He say false sense of hope. What you say, sis? You say that's sad. Some people are functionally retarded. You know what I mean? I don't know. I've lived some of everywhere. This what I say. This what I say. People who suffer from confirmation bias, and that's anybody, black, white, it doesn't matter what your race, nationality is, color, creed, doesn't matter. They see, and I want to make sure I say this right. They don't believe what they see. They see what they want to believe. When you have a person that has a mentality, this is anybody, that doesn't believe what they see what they want to believe. That means that, man, my mind is set on this. This is what I believe, what it is. And no matter what you show me, there's nothing that you're going to say to convince me otherwise. I'm going to give an example. My sister. Man, I was walking down the street. I saw my girl holding another dude's hand, and she was booed up with him, kissing on him. Even though I saw that, I don't want to believe that's what I saw. My girl came home. I'm like, baby, what you were doing? I saw you booed up, kissing another dude. Baby, I wasn't booed up, kissing another dude. That's my friend Tyrone. I was just holding his hand, and he was crying, and he was hurt. He was hurt by somebody passed away in his family, and I was just consoling him. You ain't see me, but baby, I saw you kissing him like a passionate kiss. No, you didn't. No, you didn't see that. Baby, you didn't see that. Yeah, baby, you right. I didn't see that. I didn't see that. So because you love this girl so much, you don't want to believe what your eyes showed you. So instead of believing what you saw what you wanted to believe. It's really hard dealing with a person like that, right? And I got some things I realized, right? Some notes I took for today's show. And you guys know I'm a marketer. I'm a writer by trade. I write by trade. I'm a marketer, right? And the way I spend my time, I would like to show you how a lot of people spend their time. We all have the same amount of currency in a day. What is that currency? 24 hours, right? How do you spend that currency is on you. How you spend that currency will determine how successful you are. Your currency is your time. We have 24 hours in a day. You can either use your 24 hours trying to become a better man, woman, if you live in the hood, trying to find a way to better your situation, or you can give yourself a false sense of hope, stay in your condition, and mentally escape your reality through looking at someone else that's from your city, state, or country or whatever. Me, I'm the type of person, I focus on changing my reality. I believe in me. I come from the inner city. I have the same story as many other black men in America. Guess what? I don't make no goddamn excuses. I overcame my situation. And I overcame my situation. I wasn't looking at no other niggas. But I've always been like this. I've always been like this now. I've been like this since I was 15 years old. 14, 15 years old. So I've always been like this, right? Some people, they don't have shit going on in their lives. And they don't know nothing else. I show pity for people like that. I honestly do. I show pity for people like that. And sometimes people like that, this ain't about boxing, this is about life now. We talk about life. Sometimes people fear things. This is when fear comes in. A lot of times people fear things so much. They fear things in life that have never happened, right? But then sometimes you can be so fearful of something that your fears become your reality. The way I live my life and the way I see things, I understand that I am the master of my own destiny. There's been several celebrities that come out of Florida, come out of my city, from Shock G to Humpty Hump to Dwight Gooden to Daryl Strawberry to what's my main man? Gary Sheffield to Kiki Johnson to Shit, there's a whole lot of motherfuckers. Winky Wright, couple other side of the bridge. I've never lived my life vicariously through another man. His success is his success. Right? When a grown-ass man tells me something like that, I feel sorry for him. Because the grown man hasn't figured out that he is the master of his own destiny. He hasn't figured out that he's the master of his own destiny. I believe in something called the gun rule. And I got the gun rule from, shout out to KRS-One. I believe in God, the universe, and nature. I understand that the universe is controlled by laws. I believe that there's a God that created this universe, whether it's male, female, whatever, I don't know, right? Whatever that power is. So I believe in God, universe, and nature, the natural order of things. And I know that I can dig deep within myself, use what's around me in order to change my situation and condition at any given time. I know this. I believe this. I figured this out. That's why I was able to come from the background that I came from to be in the situation that I'm in now in my personal life. You get what I'm saying? It took me a while to get it, but I got it. I'm saying to get to the level where I'm at mentally. I say all that to say this. Sometimes in life, you got to look at reality. You creating this fictional world for yourself, whoever you may be, in boxing, out of boxing, whatever the case may be, just because you create a fictional world for yourself does not mean that that's the reality. It might be your reality because that's the only thing that you can fathom. Again, some people, they don't believe what they see what they want to believe. When you're dealing with people who see what they want to believe, there's nothing that you can say to those individuals and vice versa. You get what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at. When it comes to the sport of boxing, I tell it like it is. What doesn't matter who it is. And I say this time and time again, these guys in boxing, whether they black or white or whatever the case may be, but if you're a black person in the sport of boxing and you honestly believe that a company that is owned by white people because it has a black face, and whoever give you the money for your company, that's who owns your black ass. If you want to believe that there's butterflies and rainbows and lilies, and when you get with your brothers, everything gonna be good and we're gonna be rich and all this stuff there, if you really want to believe that, okay, fine. But I'm telling you, those people that's at the top, like the Floyd, shout out to Floyd, the Leonards, the Al Heyman, stuff like that, brother, the only thing they see is green. That's the only color they see. Broke people down here see skin color. The people who look like you, who got money, they see green. They don't see this. And just because they look like you don't mean they won't fuck you out of your contract. Won't mean they won't fuck you out of your money. I say this all the time on my show. The only way to find out what's really going on, if you're a fighter, you're going to have to audit those books. If you don't audit those financial records, you won't know what you got until you probably retire or leave, or you wake up like Mickey Bay. You won't know. So it is what it is. You say, shut up, the old city and the code keeper. Hey, okay. For dropping that half of, bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy. Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
I just called it like it is, fam. You know what I mean? I just called it like it is. You know, I can't sugarcoat. I can't sugarcoat it. You say, Coach, that stuff you're talking was powerful. You said I had to drop a super chat. Oh, hit that soft talk. Say. You say hit that soft talk for me. Oh, you talking about Leonard?
Shut that soft ass shit up.
And the best man
Shut
to
that
win.
That's some soft ass shit. Shut that soft ass shit up. All that soft talking. I know you can do it, man. You got the. Man, shut that soft ass shit up.
What you say, fam? You say every person has some form of bias. That's true. That's okay. But the problem is being blinded by it. Facts. We all gravitate towards our own, but you got to be wise enough to get to not get caught up in our biases. That's you know, you hit the nail right on the head. You hit the nail right on the head. Like, and it go back to what I said. Like me, I believe what I see. I'm not the type of guy that see what I believe, see what I want to believe. You know what I mean? So, and I'm a grown man. I don't live my life, but I never have. I don't live my life vicariously through another man, whether it's a fighter or nothing like that. If he came out of his situation, I could come out of mine as well. And in my opinion, there's something wrong with grown-ass men looking at another man as our hope, our savior. That's the savior complex. Somebody that I hope our savior, yada, 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 yada. You're going to find hope. Now, if someone is inspiring you, that's one thing. But to delve into the degree to the point to where, man, this is, you know, I'm trying to figure out how I can say this without sounding offensive. I'm gonna hold on to that. I'm gonna hold on to that. Shout out to Music. You said we all come from different walks of life, but we all have the same ability to rise and fail. It is in our own hands. We just have different starting points. Yeah, we all have different starting points. That is true. We all have different starting points. And some people, Music, some people, fam, well, what's the name? Yeah, Music. Some people, fam, some people figure it out in their lifetime, and some people just don't. Sometimes it may take a person like myself or someone else to say, look, dog, this shit crazy, dog. You know, why you looking at it that way? Oh, that what you think? Okay, cool. And move on. Shout out to Big J. He said, Coach, you doing the other show later tonight? Yeah, we're doing the other show, Midnight Conversations tonight. As a matter of fact, some of the things I probably want to talk about, Big J, I need to take it over to Midnight Conversations. Eskimani, what you say? You say, I was too mad about Wilder 2, Fury 2, then snapped out of it once Wilder started tripping. Yeah, at least you snapped out of it and this is and this is the term, this is where the term the wakanda comes from. Has nothing to do with skin color or any of that. This is where the term wakanda comes from. Because these guys paint narratives. Sometimes you can paint a narrative so strong, so much that your bias clouds your vision, and you don't believe what you see what you believe. Hold on, guys, hold on. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, but that's what it is. I'm gonna have to bring this over here. And what I found in the boxing community, a lot of you guys been in the boxing community just longer than me. Especially dealing with the men in the boxing community. A lot of the men in the boxing community, there's something wrong with them. A lot of these guys I see online, something is wrong with them here. And that's why I tell you guys, don't even engage with these people. Don't even engage with them. Doesn't matter who they are. Don't even engage with them. Because a lot of these guys, their ability to reason is not there. They don't have like common sense. Sometimes common sense is not always so common. You get what I'm saying? And what happens is if you get caught up in the emotions of another man, when they get mad, you will get mad. When they start tripping, you'll start tripping. You got to understand what you're dealing with. Once you understand what you're dealing with, then you know how to handle it. You get what I'm saying? And I just really, really, honestly, I feel bad for these people. Because I know they're not that bright. And when you point it out, you know, when you point it out to them, they don't really see where you're coming from. But what I understand is this. I know that I'm the master of my own reality. You ain't never got to worry about me living vicariously through another nigga's life ever. Whether it's a boxer, football player, ball player, whatever. We all have gifts. It's up to me as a man to look deep within myself to figure out the gift that God gave me so I can live my purpose in life. If not, I'm gonna die trying to live that purpose. That's how I see things. In boxing, I like to call balls and strikes. I give my opinion on certain things. We all can agree to disagree. You know what I mean? But once you find out that you and a person is at an impasse, the best way to say, hey, listen, man, like I told Thugger D, look here, man, you know, we just gonna agree to disagree on that. Because to me, you have no points. And to me, I have no points. So it's a waste of breath, it's a waste of time. You get what I'm saying? So that's how I see it. Shout out to Giovanni. He said, I was told this morning, me having a problem with Tank leaving that woman, I must want Tank in jail. And I must have never been through it. I spent nearly a decade in that cell. Yeah, you know what, Giovanni? When I hear people talk like that, they chump the pregnant woman off like she was nothing. Because they look at it as though we don't want to see nothing happen to our leader. They have no sympathy to the victim. That's a problem. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, this is Archie from Vegas.
Archie from Vegas, talk to me, fam.
Hey, man, you speaking real shit, man. I know this shit ain't boxing and shit, but I don't understand how these dudes, I'm not even going to say the N-word. I don't understand how these dudes don't, if they're going through hell and they're going through, like, problems, how come you can't live your life vicariously through your son? Like, I know this one thing about me. Like, when my son boxed and my son wins and he feel like he accomplished something, I feel like I accomplished something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when I go through hell, when I'm going through hell, I live my life through my son. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I'm going through women problems or problems, I want to think about my kids.
How old are you, Archie?
Oh, I'm 42, man. I'm an old ass nigga. But I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying?
You sound young as fuck.
Yeah, I'm a young ass nigga, man. My son is 25, and then I got a 20-year-old. He still lives with me and shit. But yeah, man. But I live my life through my son. You know what I'm saying? Like these dudes, they live their life through fighters. What? Fighters? You can't live your life through your son? You got a son right there. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't get it. I don't get it.
Well, I mean, not only that, but what it is I think a lot of these guys, they have to understand what the definition of manhood is. And with manhood comes responsibility. With manhood comes responsibility. With manhood comes, discipline. With manhood comes accountability. And everybody has to be accountable for themselves. I can blame anybody I want to blame for my shortcomings in life. But if I can't look myself in the mirror and hold myself accountable for the things that I need to do in my life to take care of my family or whatever the case may be, then that's the issue. I'm so busy. I'm so busy trying to master the gifts that God gave me within myself. I don't have time to live my life vicariously through another man. I've never done that, so I can't relate to that. I can't relate to that. When a man tells me that, I find pity. I really pity him. Like, damn, y'all doing that bad. Y'all doing that bad in Baltimore to where you look at this guy as some kind of savior and he gives you an emblem of hope. Like, bro, that's every city is poor. And what the brother told me was, yeah, man, we ain't got nothing here. You know what I mean? It's dirt poor here, yada 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 yada. And there are other people who came from Baltimore who, like, now I came from Baltimore, but I made something of myself. My thing is, and I told my brother this, man, don't never tell nobody that.
Yeah.
Don't never tell nobody.
Yeah,
that.
For real.
Because
especially when you got a son or something.
Yeah. Because you're making yourself look bad. You're making the people of Baltimore look bad when you do that.
Yeah.
We so poor, we ain't got nothing, dog. It's just bad, yada yada yada. So he our hope. Like, bro, you making yourself look bad as a man. You making your city look bad. You put a look, man. My city going through some issues like any other city, but we some strong people in our city, and we have examples of where people have came up out of here, and they're really doing some things, and these men are leading and are being examples in the community for our people. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times when someone from your city become rich or whatever the case may be, they may leave that situation like they should, and they're not around the people. You can't really touch them. So it's going to have to take more than living your life vicariously through someone else's life. Now, Wakanda don't understand this. They may look at this as cooning, whatever the case may be.
White
supremacist talking points. They don't get this because they're not the brightest in the world. But I'm on some grown man type shit. I really am. You know what I mean?
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, man. I'll let you go, man. I know you got shit, man. All right, peace, man.
Shout out to Archie from Vegas, man. And what your child look like, you know, and that's what tripped me out. Shout out to Jaime Rivera. Hey, okay. Shout out to Jaime, man. Shout out to my brother Jaime, man. For dropping that cash app on your boy.
Hey, Leroy. Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Yeah, man, I appreciate that, Jaime. Salute to you, fam. See, I would like to think that my channel is not just a boxing channel, right? I like to talk about real stuff over here.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Yeah, I like to talk about real stuff over here, right? And I listen to people. The reason why I like doing these shows and I like getting the calls because I get to listen to the callers, hear what they have to say, and then if it's key moments in the show, I'm like, man, you know, I kind of like that. Let me cut this out and re-upload this video and yada 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 yada. And the reason why my brother Thuggin D, I like him a lot. I like Thuggin D a lot, but he really touched me when he called me that day. Not on no soft shit, but you get what I'm saying. But like when he said what he said, and I was like, damn, I really felt bad for him. But I said, I understand. Now I get it. Now I get it. And to people who ain't got nothing going on in their lives, they look at other grown men as heroes. But what I would like to tell you grown men who may be watching this show is this. If you have children, don't let your children see that you look up to another man as your hero when you're supposed to be the hero in your child's life. Like my children look at me. They look at me. You get what I'm saying? Because of the example that I lead. You ain't never got to worry about any of, you know, you get what I'm saying? It's like, bro, like I don't get it. Shout out to It's Dope. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
You said big supporter of the channel, just showing love. By the way, I'm actually here in New York for the Shakur fight. So I'm kind of disappointed he missed weight. Yeah. You know what, man? Yeah, he missed weight, but he's going to move up. I'm not saying that that's an excuse. That I think that was unprofessional of Shakur Stevenson not to make weight for the fight, but he got stripped of his belts. Konsi Cow can still what is it? What is it? Konse or whatever. Konsi Cow. I just say Konsi Cow. Conseca. What is it? Conseca? Hey, somebody told me how to pronounce it. I forgot how to pronounce it. But anyways, that guy right there, he still have an opportunity if he wins the fight. It's dope to become the unified champion. But if he loses, those belts are up for grabs. So, you know, they're going to be, you get what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's kind of, it's kind of like, it's good in a way for the other guys because these titles are going to be vacant. They'll be able to fight for those belts. It's dope, and it's good for Konsi Cow because he'll get a chance to, if he beats Shakur Stevenson, he can get the belts. But those belts are going to be up for grabs if he don't win. I don't expect him to win, but you get what I'm saying, though. But I feel that was unprofessional. In my opinion, that was unprofessional of Shakur Stevenson for missing.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Shout out to Dewey Jones. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
I'm about to say, fam, he say tank that guy. He isn't fighting tomorrow, but fanboys still thinking about him. Yeah. The fanboys are thinking about him, and his fans is thinking about him because of the stuff, the messages that he's leaving on Twitter. So he's making sure that he stays active on social media as well. So that's why.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as sharpers razor blades.
Shout out to my sister Food Revolution. Hey, okay. For dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. Oh, Dirty Boxer, thank you, fam. You say Conceição. Conceição. Yeah. Conceição, man. Fuck it. Yes, what you say? You say, thank you for using your platform to speak the truth. Thank you so much.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
What I will say is this, man. What I will say is this. This is why I don't do skin color politics. The reason why it's not good to do skin color politics, whether it's YouTube or just any other thing in life, is because as I said before, you have what you call classes. You have the haves and the have-nots. The haves associate with each other. The have-nots associate with each other, but the have-nots are beefing and fighting amongst each other here. I don't have time. I'm trying to become the haves. I don't want to be down here, focusing on the have-nots. Right? Sometimes Food Revolution, the have-nots believe that people who are in a privileged situation, they feel that, hey man, this person here represents me. They represent us. No, this person don't represent you. They don't represent us. They represent themselves, and now they are in a higher hierarchy, right? They're in a higher hierarchy to where now they are in the class of the privileged. It's about classes, and I think this is what people down here at the surface, they don't understand. It's about classes. Once you reach a certain level, once you in a certain tax bracket, do you guys get what I'm saying? Do you guys get what I'm saying? It's about classes, so you have to understand that. Understand that. LeBron James can't relate to you. Floyd Mayweather can't relate to you. Yeah, y'all the same color, but he can't relate to you. Leonard Ellerbe can't relate to you. Now you may say, yeah, but they was once broke. Yeah, but they are far away from being broke. The level that these guys are at, they are in a particular, they're in a higher class now. It's about classism. You get what I'm saying, sis? It's about classism. Once you reach a certain tax bracket, now I can look up and be like, yay, one of us made it. This my one. This my one. You get what I'm saying? But the reality is, he ain't looking at you the way you're looking at him. He don't made it. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. My children look up to me. Shout out to Jamario Dixon. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. Jamario, what'd you say, fam? He said you and your channel are the reason I stopped watching the other boxing channels, coach. Can't go wrong with the truth. And I love Midnight Conversations. I appreciate that, fam. Listen, Jamario, there's nothing wrong with watching the other channels. There's some good channels out there. Good ones and bad ones. There's nothing wrong with watching them. But just over here we do things a little differently. You get what I'm saying?
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
And I don't like over here. There's a lot of things that I can say, but I can't say it because YouTube will shut me down. Because a lot of things that I would love to talk about, I can't say it because of the current political climate and pretty much what's going on. There's a lot of stuff that I would love to talk about and share, but I just can't say it. Even on my other channel, there's a lot of things I could love to talk about, that I can't really share. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. So I just got to try to read in between the lines sometimes. What did say, fam? He say, if you give Leonard some lotion, he will relate to you. He said, you have another channel? He's saying, big salute from Houston, man. Shout out to Houston, man. He said, coach, staying real and being for real. Yeah, I try to, man. I try to. I get, I get called several things, but it is what it is. I don't worry about my detractors, man. My detractors are low IQ. From an intelligence standpoint, they can't hold my jock strap. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I mean that's how I see it. That's how I see it. And I believe, and to be honest with you guys, I believe in, it's something that I learned from Denzel Washington, right? I love Denzel Washington. It's something I learned from Denzel Washington. Denzel Washington said, don't confuse movement with progress. There's a lot of people that's moving around. They busy. They doing this, they doing that. Yeah, I'm doing this. Yeah, I'm there. I'm taking care of my kids. I go to work. You heard me. I go to work. You heard me. This and that. Yeah, you moving, you going to work and stuff like that. But that doesn't mean that you're showing progress. You're doing just enough to survive, right? Shout out to Jamario. Hey, okay. Dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy. Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
You get what I'm saying? Make sure that your moves are very calculated. Make sure that you say, man, F those other channels.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Make sure that your moves have a purpose. Because when you want to become an example to your children, you have to make sure that your moves have a purpose. So don't mistake in movement for progress. You get what I'm saying? It was something else I was going to say. This is what I learned in life, right? I'll say this because I don't want to get shut down by YouTube. I'll say this. Once you discover the power from within yourself, that's anybody that's in the hood, that's poor, that may be watching this, that feel like they don't have any hope in life, right? We all have the same amount of currency every day. We all have 24 hours in a day. It's what you do with your 24 hours is what's going to determine the outcome, right? What you do in your 24 hours. You can either waste your 24 hours or you can be productive in your 24 hours. And if you're productive, you got to have focus. And if you have focus, that means you have purpose and aim, right? The reason why I don't like to call other men kings or whatever the case may be, I'm going to tell you why. And I know that's to make people feel good, but you can't call yourself a king if you don't have a kingdom. Kings don't look up to other fighters and live their lives vicariously through them. Kings show dominion in the land. They show dominion where they live at. They show dominion in their household. They show that, listen, I am the king over here. Lead by example. You can't become a king if you don't have a kingdom. So if you call yourself a king, and in boxing, if you say you're the best, you got to fight the other top guys to prove it. If you say you're a king, you got to show me that you have built the kingdom. I would never look at another man as a king if he's looking at somebody else living his life vicariously through the other person. And the excuse you're giving me is because you come from a poor city. Nigga, so what? Who cares if you come from a poor city? What you want? What you want, some sympathy? Everybody in this chat don't came from a poor city. So it is what it is. Nobody give a damn about your upbringing. We all breathe the same air. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. Jay-Z has the same 24 hours that Coach Malachi Williams have. The same dirt that's going to take Floyd Mayweather. When he dies, it's going to be the same dirt that take me. I don't want to hear that shit myself. So I don't give a fuck about what city you from. I don't care how poor you came up. I don't care. It's people that was born in the world with no limbs doing better than me right now. I have no excuses. And I would never live my life vicariously through another man. I pity grown men who do that. And a lot of these wakandas, they live their lives vicariously through Tank Davis. They live their lives vicariously through Errol Spence. They live their lives vicariously through Deontay Wilder. They live their lives vicariously through a Terrence Crawford, or whatever the case may be. And dude, if you focus on bringing out, maximizing the gift that God gave you, you won't have your time to live vicariously through no fighter. He got his, you need to get yours. And this is why you guys don't believe what you see what you already been programmed to believe. This is the problem. You get what I'm saying? You will ignore the naked truth because the well dressed up lie sounds so good to you. That's all I got to say, man. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Bless, what you say? You say, I love when you shared that man's story. The one that works for NASCAR. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Black man on top of that. Black man on top of that. Black man on top of that. What you say? Knock down 305. Heavy's the head that wears the crown. Absolutely. But you can never see that if you have a victimhood, if you have a victim mentality, and you're a part of the victim Olympics. You can never see that. I don't participate in the victim Olympics. You get what I'm saying? I gotta provide a better future for my children. And I'm gonna die trying that. I'm gonna take that dirt now. One thing I do know, I'm gonna tell you like my grandfather taught me, Minister Abdul Kareem Muhammad. He said, brother, he's one of the people who trained me in the Nation of Islam. He said, brother, life and death has no contract. Life and death has no contract. We process in, we process out. We have a point A, we have a point B. It's what you do in between point A and point D. Point B is what's going to determine the outcome of your life. Some people get it early, some people don't get it late, some people don't get it at all. You just make sure that you be the one that get it. And once you get it, you make sure that you put together an action plan to raise yourself out of your impoverished condition. Tank Davis ain't gonna help none of you niggas in Baltimore. What I mean by that is he may come back and give you a couple of dollars, have a turkey drive, or toys for tots, have a Christmas drive for toys and stuff like that. He's not coming back. I'm finna take Thug and D and make him a multi-millionaire, do this and do that. No, he's in a different class now. You got to get yours. You got to figure it out. You got to dig deep within yourself to become the master of your universe so you can become the king of your children. Build your kingdom, man. Understand that. Shout out to Jamario for dropping that. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy. Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, I grew up poor. And I learned lessons as I was growing. He said, and I learned lessons as I was growing now. And I have a good job, and I moved my family to the suburbs in the same town I grew up in. Now my family don't fool with me, and I lost friends. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you... Hold on, Jamar.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Jamario, let me explain something to you, my brother. And I'm gonna tell you like a wise man told me, and a hit to the wise is sufficient. When you going on a trip, it ain't meant for everybody to go on the trip with you. When you start a trip in life, right, you're gonna have some people who was friends yesterday, they may not be your friends tomorrow. You're gonna have people that was your brothers yesterday, they may not be your brothers and sisters tomorrow. You have people who was all right with you yesterday, they may not be all right with you tomorrow. When you're taking a trip, you're going down a journey, it ain't meant for everybody to make it. Those who are there at the end of the journey, that's who were meant to be with you. You have people that you're going to meet throughout your life, all of them not going to make it to the end of the journey. It wasn't meant for them. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like when God give you a gift, he gave you that gift. This is why when you have plans, Jamario, you don't talk to other people and tell them what your plans are. Tell them what your dreams are. You have something. You have people out there called dream busters. Their job is to. You ever had a friend you talk to, Jamario? Yeah, man, I got something I'm gonna do, dog. Man, I want to be an engineer, or I want to be this, or I want to be that, dog. They be like, man, you can't do that shit, man. You gonna have people in your own family tell you that. Man, you can't do that shit, man. Man, you tripping. You thinking too big. You doing this and doing that. You never tell anybody what your dreams are. You got dream killers, not dream killers. So don't worry about if you have family members that don't fool with you and you lost friends. Don't worry about that. It wasn't meant. You were supposed to lose them. Thank God that you lost them or they removed themselves from your life. You should be thankful. That's a blessing, fam. True. Shout out to 38 Alphas for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy. Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He say a victim with no action is a victim. Those that fight for change are warriors. Yeah.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? No sense? Like, that's the way I see it. If you come up in a poor neighborhood or whatever the case may be, change your reality. Change your reality. These millionaires ain't gonna help you, boy. I can promise you that. These fighters are not going to help you. They're gonna help their circle, but you're not a part of the circle. These entertainers and the people who have money, they're not going to help you. Your government is not going to help you. You know what you're going to find help at? At the other end of your wrist. The other end of your wrist is where you're going to find help at. You're going to have to pull your own goddamn self up and make it happen. And you have an opportunity to do it. You're in what they say the best country in the world. You have an opportunity just like everyone else. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different. Shout out to Simeon. What did he say? He say like when you climbing a ladder, coach, you only look up. If you stretch to help a lazy person, you'll fall with them. Always look up. You got to keep it moving, fam. And this has always been my mentality. I've been like this since I was a kid. I've been through incarceration in federal penitentiary. I've been through staying in a shelter for battered women and children. You know, I've been through, been shot. I've been through a lot of things in life. Guess what? Still pushing, baby. True. And I don't need no damn pity parade for me because there's people doing a lot worse than I am. And that's doing better. And there's people that came up way harder than me that's doing better. Those people are the ones who inspire me. There's no fighter breathing that inspires me. You know what inspires me? Those people who I see that was born with physical ailments that's still going on. I showed you guys a video of a person who was born with no legs and no arms, and they're a motivational speaker to people who have legs and arms. True. If a motherfucker that was born with no legs or born with no arms can survive and make it and do very well and be successful in life, what the hell is my excuse? I ain't got no excuses, bless. I ain't got no excuses. What's my excuse? I ain't got no excuses. I'm still breathing. I'm still here. I'm healthy as a horse. Everything is good. Guess what? I'm trying to get to where the other dudes at. And I'm going to get there. And you going to get there too. You going to get there too. I ain't got no excuses. Jaime Rivera, what did he say about me? Say, Coach, a wise friend of mine once told me to make it in life is an individual choice. Absolutely. You have to choose to want it and you got to fight for it. Nobody going to give it to you. I'm a fighter. I'm a fighter. I'm going to fight for it. Or I'm going to die trying. You know what I mean? And I don't plan on checking out no time soon. So I don't like grown men who whine all the time, food revolution. I don't like grown men who bitch and moan all the time. I like men who like to take action. I like the challenge. I like the hardships. because if you challenge me, that's going to make me fight for it even harder. And I understand that these obstacles are necessary in order for me to get the way I'm trying to go. Obstacles in life are necessary in order for you to get the way you're trying to go. You should thank God for the obstacles. Thank God for the hardships. Whether you believe in them or not or whatever, don't make me know, never mind. But just be thankful for the hardships, because it's the hardships that you're going to have to go through that's going to prepare you for ease when you get older. It's like a fighter. Fighters go through hardships. They refrain from sexual activities. They take their bodies through so much pain and torture, trainings, rounds of sparring, get punched in the head. They go through all of these things in life. Us boxing fans, we admire these fighters that do these things, but we got to understand the things that they go through in preparation for that victory. The things that Rob, we're just gonna say Robson, because I forgot how to pronounce the name again. But Robson, the things that he's going through in order to get prepared for battle to fight Shakur Stevenson. If he wins, he went through all of these things in preparation that led him up to the victory. Or if he loses, he went through all of the preparation in order to lead him to that loss. But he still win because at least he fought, he tried. So instead of admiring, looking at another fighter as a beacon of hope and live my life vicariously through them, let's see what he had to go through in order to get the way he's at. What does it do? See, when I look at fighters, that's how I look at them. The pain, the torture, the toil that they had to go through in order to be in a position where I can clap and cheer or even boo. That's how I look at that. Thank God for the hardships. Shout out to Gregory Lewis. For dropping that. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Yeah, y'all tell me again. What you say? Rob Conceição. Okay, Conceição. Thank you, fam. What you say, bro? You say if it doesn't change, what you have to do is say, what you say? If it doesn't change, what you have to do tomorrow, don't worship it.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Thugin D said Tank gonna knock Coach's favorite fighter out and end all of this. I Thugin D, I pity you, fam. I really pity you. You totally don't get it. I really pity you, fam. I really pity you. There's no hope for you. At this moment in time, there's not. You totally missed the boat, fam. You totally missed the boat. But I get it. I get it. He said, I love Shakur, but I follow him on Instagram and Twitter, and he's young and too busy, booed up to focus. I mean, he's a good fighter. He's a good fighter. He's a good fighter for real. What you say? You say, wasn't listening to a single thing you said, Coach. Yeah. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Once again, it's on, man. As a matter of fact, we're gonna do something a little different, man. We're gonna give a shout out to as many people as we can. That's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna give a shout out to everybody for the most part. Shout out to Big Blunts and Boxing. Shout out to F Society. Shout out to Yarmus Porter. Shout out to Angela. Shout out to my sister Food Revolution. Shout out to Al Booger. Shout out to Jack. Shout out to Edward Castillo. Shout out to Alberto B. Shout out to Eric Gutierrez. Shout out to Matty Yoel. Shout out to Jose Luna. Shout out to Jamario. Shout out to shout out to Giancarlo. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Frank Forbes. Shout out to Drummond Fold Live. Big Hawk from Maryland. Con Shonery. Thomas Jones. Ryan. Lady Cheyenne. Massachusetts Fishing. Martin King Boxing. Troy Graham from B-More. My main man from Baltimore, Troy. Shout out to Flex BX. Just a Fan. Al Money. The Mad Titan. Real Talk. Bless 365. Shout out to Boss Dog. Shout out to El Lobo. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to Eric Grimey. Shout out to Swift 718. Shout out to S. Kamani. Shout out to Sabrina Lee. Shout out to Major Key Boxing. Shout out to J Dog. Shout out to J Dog. Shout out to the one Mr. Ham. Shout out to Old Dirty Boxing. Shout out to BG. Shout out to Oscar. Shout out to Get Test Up Boxing. Shout out to Javon Soto. Shout out to BWG. Shout out to Damian Bennett. Shout out to Mark Nash. Shout out to BWON. Shout out to Bishop Don Magic Juan. Bernard Burton. Frank the Tank with the Big Bank. Ricky Ricardo. Shout out to Will. Shout out to Will Sargent. Shout out to Knockdown 305, Dade County's finest. Manny G, Boxing Nerd 101, Candy Slim, Doug Rightside, Double Booker, Manny 209, Adrian Big 30, MFB, Push the Can Man Cassidy. Shout out to AB Sounds. Shout out to Kathy W, Miguel Chartico. Shout out to Here to There, True Grit 402. What's going on, fam? Be safe out there on that road. Shout out to Hell Hero Elite, Jay Rodriguez, Follow Bond, Philo 58, Ron Boy Fresh. Dante, shout out to you, fam. Lil Green Eyes P, Charlo, salute to you, fam. Ahmed, shout out to my sister Ficiana Fights. Shout out to Misfit. Shout out to Retro Boston and Documentaries. Shout out to School of X-Man. Shout out to Philip Fly. Shout out to A. Steve. Shout out to Dr. Paul Evans. Shout out to Arlette. Shout out to my sister Lisa Bales. Shout out to my main man Smith & West. Shout out to Punch Perfect Boxing. Shout out to Lil Green Eyes P. Who else we got in the chat? Y'all drop it at the bottom. Shout out to my sister Bless 365. Shout out to Lil Green Eyes P. Shout out to Lil Green Eyes P. Shout out to Harleen. Shout out to School of X-Men. Shout out to Jaime Rivera. Swab Boxing. Shout out to, who else we got? L. Harvey. Shout out to Eddie Val. Miguel Gomez. He said, play that Leonard Ellerbe. He said, play that Leonard Ellerbe video. Hey, man, you know what I mean? And when push come to shove, man, you just got to make it last forever, dog.
Make it last. Make it last forever. Don't let I love me.
I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong, Bless. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Bless. I was wrong. Shout out to Killing Boxing. Shout out to Charles Stevens. Shout out to Jerome Benjamin. Shout out to Mad Dog 8. Shout out to JT. Shout out to Evo Loca Stoka. Tacos. What's going on, fam? Shout out to who else? We gotta get the people who called in. Shout out to Archie from Vegas. Shout out to Thug and D. Shout out to Jason Mones from Indiana. Some of these guys are very weird. Shout out to Jeff Lucietta. Shout out to King KO. Shout out to Eric Grimey, man. Jay Palms. These dudes don't get it, man. Some of these dudes is just a waste of breath. They're just a waste of breath. Shout out to Simeon. What's going on, fam? Slide a Deal. And Old Dirty Boxing. Anyone else in the chat I may have forgot. Shout out to my sister Lisa Bells. We going live tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We're doing the fight party tomorrow night. Shakur Stevenson versus Robson Consese. Consese. Don't tell me the man's name again. I just can't get it right. You get what I'm saying? And hopefully we don't see nothing about Rocky Marciano.
What about Rocky Marciano?
Oh, there they go. There they go. Every time I start talking about boxing, a white man got to pull Rocky Marciano out their ass. That's the one. Rocky Marciano. Let me tell you something wonderful. Rocky Marciano was good, but compared to Joe Louis, Rocky Marciano ain't shit.
He beat Joe Louis's ass.
And to my Wakandas who hate my guts. I don't even play, nigga. Wakanda, bring your ass over here, nigga. This what I'm gonna do to you. Oh, Lord, no more. I just kicked Wakanda in the face. Oh, hit him in the stomach. Oh, Lord. Kick him, slap him. Kick him again. Oh, Lord, I'm beating Wakanda ass. What you gonna do, Wakanda? You want some more? Oh, Lord, hammers. Go up on him. Bam. Catch him in the neck. Ah, Lord, Wakanda is dead. I had to put the paws on you. Oh, Lord, I swear to God, when I see that whole ass nigga goes man like highways, I'm gonna put them paws on him. Nigga, Wakanda forever, bitch. Oh, Lord, he threw Wakanda through that fence. Wakanda is dead. Oh, Lord. From this point forward, when I run across a wakanda, I'm going to plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anything you say, 5. Go ahead, ask me a question. Did you? 5.
We're going to say a special prayer for wakanda.
And I want you to hold on to God's unchanging hand, because it helped Joshua fight the battle of Jericho. Yes. It helped Daniel get out the lion's den. It helped Gilligan get off the island. Lord.
They tell me to say the names. The name is wakanda.
We the Charlo twins. We known for calling everybody out.
Please call these people out. Listen, the whole world's looking at you. Call these people out,
What's
please.
up? It's the Jamal the Hitman Charlo. Let's get it. Who want it?
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name the names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Mexican monster.
Mellow.
And you know what, man? All these wakandas, since y'all don't understand plain English, let me give it to you. Let me start nigga-splaining and give it to you in penitentiary, big word dictionary language, so maybe you can understand. Let me. As a matter of fact, let me give it to you wakandas in your Wakanda language, since you don't understand regular English.
We must internalize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate, to preclude on the issue of world domination would only circumvent, circumcise the revelation that reflects the aphrodisiac symptoms which now perpetrates the Jericho's activation.
Tagendi, this is dedicated to you.
This isn't realistic, man.
Once again, it's on. It's about Coach Malachi Williams. It is what it is.
I'm the group. I'm the best thing ever happened to this damn group. Nobody's bigger than the group. Y'all ain't stupid. I'm the one selling the records. They coming to see me. They coming to see the Temptations. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Once again, it's on, man. Shout out to my main man, AB.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Once again, it's on, man. We're going to break them out real proper like. See you guys tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there. And I will be doing Midnight Conversations tonight. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Come on.